Yay, we died the Dweem.
Hello.
Hello, hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. Today, we're back with more Ace Attorney. Yippee! Why wouldn't we? It's Friday. You know what that means. It's Friday. Which means I'm obligated to stream the game.
Yeah. But I also can't hear the audio.
Oh, yeah, I know. Let me fix that.
Sorry.
Boink. There you go.
No, I still can't hear it.
You still can't. Oh, yeah, hold on. I just set my screen share so it actually has audio. There you go. Ha! Yay!
Yay! I can hear it now.
It's still small, so I need to fix it.
Yay! It's big!
Yay! Okay, sweet. All the problems have been solved.
Idiot can't speak. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No, I get it. No, it's okay. I get it. It's okay. No, I get it. It's okay. No, I get it. It's okay. No, it's fine. Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, no, I get it. I'm sorry, that's mean.
The theme is so good. Like, yes, the motif.
I love how the music is the thing you're focused on right now. Anyway, POV, my house is burning. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys have had a great week so far. I know it's been a while since I've seen you guys. Oopsie, it's been like a week. I mean, it's always been a week, but it's been a little longer than like 5 days. Anyway, if you guys weren't here for the last Ace Attorney stream, we started the 5th and final episode for the first game of Ace Attorney Investigations. Miles Edgeworth, that's what it's called. Basically what happened is that me, Miles Edgeworth, I am him now, and Kay Faraday, which is my Pookie to my Right. It's my left, but it's the screen's right.
Wait, yeah.
It's my left, your...
It didn't matter which one I said because I don't know if left and right, and the answer would be correct anyways.
This is also true. Anywho, what is it called? My brain. Oh yeah, we went to like a cute little like theater place, right? That's owned by like 2 different countries, and for some reason this theater's also in between 2 embassies. It's basically like a building owned by a country, and like all their countries' rules apply in it for some reason. Anyway, the whole one of the buildings burned down, and there's like a guy dead in one of the burnt rooms, and now our girlie got blamed because she walked inside. She walked in first, therefore she done it. That's not how that works. So our goal today is to prove her innocent, but we kind of did that already. So now our goal is to kind of figure out who did do it? Question mark? Oh yeah, and we're Franziska's lapdog now. Yippee! Woohoo! Anyway, hello Wolf Gamer, hello Skelly, hello Feb. I hope you guys are all doing great. Yeah, hi! And if you're wondering about Fest, I will be streaming out. So the theater's on the border. Okay, so let me explain it, right? We got like building, right? It's got like a building here, and then like in the middle is like a theater. I don't know why you'd put a theater between 2 government buildings, but right? And on one side is one building, and that is one country's rules, and then the other side is another building, and that's country's rules. Does that make sense? I know it doesn't make sense. It's fine. You'll pick it up as we go, probably. Anyway, I think that's all that needs to be covered. Are you okay?
Yes.
You feeling good?
Methinks.
Do you have any monster energy to claim before you begin?
I already drank coffee.
Oh, okay. All right, you ready to start? All right, let us continue. Episode 5, Turnabout Ablaze. Oh my God, because it's on fire. And I think I have a feeling who's gonna be joining us today.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know
idea.
either. Let's continue. Oh, yeah, I don't need a headphone in. I need to be able to hear myself. All right.
Fine.
March 14th, 7:44 p.m. Theatrum Neutralis lobby. I don't know why I didn't do the typewriter sound. That makes you upset. Sorry, I feel like I'm missing something, but maybe I'm crazy. Did I load the right save? I loaded the right save, right?
Yeah.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it again just in case.
Okay.
Something about that made me uncomfortable. I don't know what. Please don't take so long to load.
What's 17 plus 17? Oh, never mind.
It's my typewriter
34.
sound. Yes, it is 34. I feel a lot better. The typewriter sound made me feel a lot better. I'm sorry. I'm very used to hearing the typewriter sound when we start. Is that stupid of me? Maybe. Anyway, as I was saying, March 14th, we're at the theater right now. Count off. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
The fuck? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
1, 1. Shifu, 99 callouts. So all 99 members are most likely here and accounted for, sir. Hey, you. Yeah, you. The second number 1 from my right. Sir. Yes, sir.
The second number 1 from my right.
Here. Birthday present for you. What? Shifu, I didn't know that you knew all of our birthdays.
Oh.
Hello, Keepy. That's a little green squid. Welcome to stream. What? I can only count to 1. What a kind heart you have. Shifu, you are more of a man than we'll ever be, sir. I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday. What the Langji says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother. What in the world? What? This is the most outlandish bit on the
Because I slept with your younger brother's wife.
What in the Tell him I said hi and happy birthday, won't you? Yes, sir! Shifu, I can't believe you remember that much about each of us. Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying. Okay, what the hell is happening right now, though? I don't know.
He's so hot.
Ooh, this idiot? Look at him. Should probably leave them to their own alone time. Oh god, I have to remember everyone's voice. All right, meeting's over. Everyone, head for your posts. Dismissed, sir. Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I got a call from Shi now. She's already filled me in. Sounds like you're out to get in my way again. I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. You doing okay, by the way, Pookie?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You doing good? Okay. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastian embassy. What if I say no?
Objection!
Agent Lang, this man is my subordinate.
She's feeling herself right now. She's like, yeah, he's my subordinate.
As I have received permission from the ambassadors, he is here to be extended the same rights.
Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Alabas has the strictest immigration regulations in the world, or didn't you know? My god, my brain. Even among my elite men, only about half of them were admitted into the country. Besides, any more cooks in the kitchen and we might spoil the soup, if you get what I mean.
How dare you make such assumptions?
That was a fire analogy, my god.
I didn't get it.
Any more cooks in the kitchen might spoil the soup.
What? Any more cooks?
Cause like, think about everyone trying to like make a soup at the same time.
I guess that it flew over my head.
It's okay. I don't know. It's just like a really fun way. It's just like a really fun image in my head. You got like 20 people in one with like 20 ladles, each putting their like own little spin on the soup, and it ends up tasting like shit. You know?
That's fair.
Anyway, don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of Alabas, Miss Von Karma. God.
Ugh.
Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabas are a bit of a mess right now. What do you mean by a bit of a mess? No one told you? We had an incident in Alabas as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor.
Look, Wolfie, just let us in already.
Whomst? Oh god, I have to do an old man. Problem here, ain't it? Like, you want to do him?
No, absolutely not.
Is there a problem here, Agent Lang?
Oh god, I was inhaling. You're exhaling, which sounds a billion times more painful.
Is it good?
If you think so.
No, I want your opinion.
I don't know anything about this man. I can't give you.
I
an
don't know
opinion.
either.
It's
Aside
okay,
from he
I
looks
don't
like
know.
Pinocchio's great grandfather.
No, he just looks like an elderly man. Hello, people.
His nose is literally flat at the end.
His nose, if you like tilt him, looks like the base of a tree.
I was thinking it looks like the little boinger at the back of like a door.
Yo, the
Yeah. Is there a problem here, Agent Lang? Might not even be the old guy. Okay, no, it is. Does he have legs? Not really, just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in.
Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please allow these people to join the investigation.
This is very important. Hold on.
Oh my god, what are you doing in game?
Hey.
I see, oh my god!
What, did you just look at the screen?
No, it's just the way that you both stared the same way, like the same direction.
Stop, it's not funny. Stop. This is not even my new Twitter PFP. It's gonna, it literally looks like it's AI generated. Not that this art is, but like if I were to make this my PFP, you know what I mean? I want a high quality model in this of this guy in the gallery. For
ASAP.
It's just really funny. I was just like in the corner of the frame. He's the only other guy in frame besides the main people, and I guess this guy. It looks so dumb. Anyway. Having a debate because of my country.
He looks like he's about to die.
I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation.
What is so funny?
What happened to Demon Gant?
You're crazy for that.
It's all because I lack the strength to govern well.
Sorry, just
Doesn't
imagine he has
look a
very
day
dry
over
lips.
90.
True.
Please, it is nothing of the sort, Ambassador.
You weakling Quercus.
Quercus?
Square.
Quare?
No, I said square.
I know you said square. How do I say this word? Do you have an idea? Quercus? I'm gonna go with Quercus.
You weakling Quercus. Curse your frailty and inability to effect change in your country.
What are you?
The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under Agent Lang. And it's my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, I should leave everything up to Agent Lang.
There, you see?
Oh, no way!
Oh, God, the standoff of a century, I see.
Yeah.
Are they like father and son? I don't understand. Did I do this guy? Shit. Oh.
Yeah, of course you did that guy.
Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please reconsider letting them into Alabast.
What's that?
My very own secretary has been murdered in the Babalese embassy. And he was apparently caught up in some very shady dealings completely unbeknownst to me. So I ask for your cooperation in our investigation.
Everything.
Huh?
I'm closing my door.
Oh, okay. I'll wait for you. These guys could maybe, possibly be related. Maybe. Not really. Probably not. What is, wait, hold on. What is this streak? Is this like a jawbone? I didn't.
His vein. He's
Ugh.
pissed.
Ew. Ew. That's so much more disgusting. Never mind. I don't want to look at that anymore. Closing the game. Anyway. Did I read that line? I'll read it again. Hold on. So I ask for your cooperation in our investigation. These aren't much, but I hope they can cover your travel expenses to Babel someday. All right, I get it. Even if you beg Ambassador Alba, I'll still have to give you the final okay anyway.
All right, you hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? We're in.
Not so fast, little crow girl. You're still witnessing the Babel murder. So I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Babel.
Detective Gumshoe, please take a KFK for me.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, my brain had to like switch. Sounds good to me. The fewer troublemakers, the better. You don't know what rasp is?
No. Don't fucking take a shit, Shi-Long Lang. He's like, I'm marking my territory.
I don't think animals mark their territory with a big, like, fat mound. It's like, imagine your flag was made of shit. That would just smell. Anyway, this is your line.
Hey,
This.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes.
So, I wanted to ask for a while now, but... That lady over there, is she who I think it is? She
Oh
is?
my god.
Ah, that's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet.
Ah,
Franziska von Karma, the prosecutor.
prosecutorial.
Shut up!
Prosecutorial.
I'm not asking you to correct me. Prodigy, it's nice to see you again. Oh, I knew it! You're the whip lady!
Oh.
You may address me as Miss Von Karma. Miss Von Karma, I leave the investigation of Alabast in your capable hands. Thanks. Rest assured, I will outsmart both the smuggling ring and the Yatagarasu.
Aw.
The smuggling ring, huh? Perhaps I should ask Franziska a bit more about them before I head into Alabast. Ah, and I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Paleno.
I keep saying Palanio. I don't know what's wrong with me. I keep thinking there's like an extra E in there.
Ambassador Paleno for all that he has done for me. Breaking it down, Edgeworth style, yeah!
Sorry.
The Steel Samurai and Jam and Ninja stage shows were held just beyond these doors. After the Jam and Ninja show ended, we came out here and we were greeted with a fire. And the appearance of the Yatagarasu and a murder were far from solving anything yet.
You know I gotta do it.
There's a flat panel, a VCR, and a row of Steel Samurai videos on this table. There might be a clue among these. I had better check the titles of these videos.
Video
Sorry.
number 1, breaking it down sexual style. Video number 2, the Steel Samurai strips.
Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
My, the things I put myself through for the sake of the investigation.
Don't act like this is some important matter you must do.
Cute!
These flowers are a gift from Global Studios. They seem to be prospering quite a bit thanks to their constant stream of hit shows.
Hello, sir.
May I ask you to please move out of the way?
I'm sorry, sir, but we are currently clearing the area beyond a fallen burnt brush. I ask for your patience until we are done.
Very well. Oh, and I hope the brush clearing goes smoothly. The national flag of the Republic of Babel is on display here. The crest on it features a butterfly. The Babelese embassy, which sits to the right of the theater, and the Alabastian embassy, which sits to the left. Something has happened in each of these two embassies, since that unconventional methods will be required to solve both of these mysteries.
I just wanted to get all the interaction stuff done. I have you. Okay. Hi, man. What's your name? Paleno. Hi, Franziska.
These flowers are a gift from the Gatewater Imperial Hotel. It appears that their business has boomed since they became a Steel Samurai sponsor.
Are they serious? Are you serious? Dude, imagine watching the Steel Samurai. We'll be back after these short breaks. And like some.
Do you want to get political?
What? No, it's the Gatewater Hotel.
I know.
Looking for a
But I
relaxing
think-
time to spend with your family? Come down
Do
to
you
the
like the
Gatewater
Steel
Hotel.
Here at the Gatewater Hotel, we have multiple attractions. From a little theme park based on the Blue Badger to some nice dining activities. And don't forget our cheap but luxurious hotel rooms made just for you.
And if you call now, you might be able to reserve the murder suite. A suite in which a murder was witnessed from across the way in a nearby defense office.
Anyway. I can't believe. I love the little nuggets of just like random dumb lore.
I can see the courtyard and the Alabastian embassy through this window. But this side is under the same dire straits as the Babylese side. An incident has occurred on both sides of this one building. Why must fate make everything in my life so full of complexities?
Let's look at this.
There's stacks of pamphlets about these two embassies here.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, please take as many as you would like. You'll find that you can cut out the last page and use it as a coupon.
I'm afraid I must decline, as of little interest in them.
Wait, I thought Americans love coupons.
I'm not American.
That man in the green coat earlier was beyond ecstatic when I gave him some.
Ambassador Polano, I ask that you please don't think of him as a representative of all Americans.
How about the boy Gumshoe, okay? Let him look dumb.
The national flag of the Kingdom of Alabas is on display here. The crest on it features a flower. The knife with the flower design on it that we have found in the...
Oh god, my brain broke.
The knife with the flower design on it that we found in the Babylese embassy. It would appear that it is definitely connected to the Kingdom of Alabast.
Hello, guard. Let me in. You have been granted permission to enter by Ambassador Alba. Please, feel free to enter the Flower Nation, the Kingdom of Alabast.
The Flower Nation, you say? Well, the garden certainly lives up to that name.
Yes, it does. Our rose garden, which is in full bloom right now, is really something else.
Oh, if only it wasn't. I could enjoy myself a bit more then.
Does he have a allergy?
That would be. Oh my god, Edgeworth with allergies makes it so cute. Because he has flowers in his from like Wendy, like in his office, and that's so fucking funny.
He's breaking it down slow edition. Sorry. Alright, let's talk to people. Start with you.
Ambassador Polano, I'm in your debt.
No, it's nothing. Because it's all I can do. It's about all I can do for you, I'm afraid. I only ask that you please bring Manny's killer to justice.
I will, Ambassador, on my honor.
Wow, you're so sensational. You've really piqued my curiosity. I know they aren't much, but know that I'm giving them to you wholeheartedly. God damn it.
No, that's quite all right.
Oh, well, how about this then? Oh, ink.
And what exactly is it?
It's fountain pen ink. Known as Babylese ink, it's made exclusively in Babel.
This Babylese ink.
They make it from witch crystal oil, which is mined through our mineral mines. Please accept this ink, one dip of your fountain pen in this, and you can write for hours in your organizer.
How fortunate for me, the ink in my pen just happened to have run out. I gladly accept your gracious gift.
Babylese ink. Special wit crystal oil based ink. Limited export because of some specific reason. Data jotted down in my organizer. And I might as well dip my pen in it too. Great, wonderful. I guarantee you that writing with our ink is an unforgettable experience. And since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation.
Talk about cornering the customer along with the market.
This guy's a hustler through and through, goddamn. Alright, Dr. Francisco.
You've made so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It's truly amazing.
Agent Higgs, whose help I requested, was cut down before he completed his task. There's no room for further failure in my perfect investigation.
In spite of that, I believe you were able to retain some insight into the ring, correct?
It was nothing. I simply made some deductions based on the smuggled item I was following.
You mean the Babylese ink? Why are there restrictions on the export of Babylese ink to begin with?
That's classified Interpol info.
Francisca, as your subordinate, I am a part of your investigation now.
Damn, he got him good. He got him
She's
good.
like, see, I can't keep it to myself.
Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well informed as you?
Point taken. Very well, I'll fill you in. Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills circulating in Zhengfa.
Counterfeit bills.
Yes, as you may have deduced. The counterfeits are being made with Babel's special Bubbly's ink. It's virtually impossible to distinguish bills made with Bubbly's inks from the real ones. Jesus Christ.
It's okay.
Thus, it was only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Babel.
Bubbly's ink, special wit crystal oil-based ink, limited export because of its use in counterfeiting. Updated in my organizer.
That's where this document comes into play, correct?
Can't see anything. Give me a second. I just got blindsided.
It's okay.
Correct. Mr. Cochin was smuggling large amounts of Bubbly's ink. Furthermore, he was charged with running the embassy's printing equipment. Sorry, I'm like struggling. I don't know why I can't remember how her voice goes. That's all the evidence That's all the evidence I need to know. That he was the head of the smuggling ring.
If you want, you can do like some like into character lines, you know? Like Phoenix fights.
Mr. Phoenix, right.
Or foolishly
Yeah.
foolish fool.
Foolish fool who foolishly believes he's a foolhardy foolish fool.
Sometimes that's what you need to like get yourself into the voice. You know what I mean? It's like a good like baseline.
Maz Edgeworth, are you a skibbity rizzler? I think not.
If it works, I guess.
It did not work. However, there remains one tiny problem.
Let me guess. You still have yet to find the counterfeit bills or the smuggled ink.
Yes, and while we are listing things, I might as well add the counterfeit plates to the pile. Since we haven't been able to locate any of these items in the Bubbly's embassy. We're looking into the Albastanian embassy next.
Albastanian?
Albast.
Alabastian.
Woo!
It's okay.
Dyslexia is a little crazy too.
It's alright.
Doesn't matter where they're hidden. Mark my words, I will find them.
Counterfeit bills made with Bubbly's ink. They are in circulation in Zhengfa. It's hard to tell that they're fake.
My
Aw.
hands are really sweaty.
Data jotted down in my organizer.
Well, shall we get going?
No, I wanted to talk to them. No.
What's wrong, Kay?
I didn't get permission to enter Alabast. So we're gonna go gather whatever info we can on the Bubbly side, okay?
Alright, I'm counting on you two.
Right, and I'm counting on you and Miss Von Karma to sniff out clues in Alabast. Oh, and Mr. Edgeworth, if you happen to come across my phony, you let them know, okay?
You let me know.
Okay, that works too. If you if you tell me, I'll rush on over straight over no matter where you are.
I'll let you know when the time comes.
No, I wanted to talk to them. Without my consent is correct. Sir.
Sorry. It wasn't me!
March 14th, 8:17 p.m. Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador's Office.
Whoa!
What do you think you're doing to my subordinate?
You're...
Are you serious?
I was right! Yeah!
Edgy! Oh, thank the heavens you're here! I'm in a really, really big pickle, your lordship. The raven, it appeared, poof, and then disappeared, swoosh! And though I am the Steel Samurai, my sword, it... Whoa! I'm so confused. I don't know what anything means anymore.
You're giving him the Lance Armada fucking voice and I love it so much!
I'm not trying to.
I think it's really funny for him. Who is this fruitcake? Take a picture for me.
I am Larry of the House of Butts, married man of Neo Old Tokyo, milady.
Now I remember. This person is one of your friends, isn't he, Miles?
Of course, this dumbass is in this game.
Yes, frighteningly.
You must be terrified for messing
Yes,
up.
fighting.
I can't say frighteningly in his voice.
Frighteningly enough, he is.
Yay! What's up with that answer?
Oh my god, his sprites are cute.
Your best bud is in a bind, and you act like it's no big deal.
What sort of bind are we talking about here?
The suspect kind accidentally became a suspect in a murder.
I see, that is quite the bind.
Not that we're in the least bit surprised.
Yes, I pretty much expected the news. From the instant I saw this unlucky face. His name is Larry Butts. I've known him since grade school, and for as long as I've known him, he has been the world's largest source of trouble with a capital T.
Hey, what kind of introduction is that? You're so mean, Edgy. How dare you interrupt this internal monologue, you goof. If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of friends go down by one.
That was uncalled for. Besides, Wait, hold on. Larry, it was you? You're the one who wrote my Steel Samurai autograph?
That's what he cares about?
To Mr. Edgeworth, Steel Samurai Daddy. Married man of Neo Old Tokyo. This guy's a Steel Samurai Daddy. Okay. Oh, you didn't notice earlier. I haven't winked at you through my headpiece.
What's going on? Why are you beet red?
Sorry, but could you not speak to me right now?
Hold it. No, sorry, am I interrupting your comical yet melodramatic play? Sorry, his theme is growing on me a lot.
Aha. So this is the incident you mentioned earlier.
Mr. Prosecutor, this childhood friend of yours, is our prime suspect. Of what, you ask? Of the murder of a man who said stuck into this embassy. Mashing the Mask 2. Are you kidding me, bro?
Bro.
How is this idiot coming back? A fake another fake Mashing the Mask? What is this my unlucky day? Are we gonna hear his theme again?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cry. I hope it's Ron. I'd be really sad if
So I
it
needed
wasn't.
not 2, the second. My bad.
Mashing the Mask the Second.
Oh, he actually is dead. Wow.
Oh.
What an interesting shaped thing in your hand, sir.
Oh, I was gonna say, what an interesting steel samurai sword in your other.
Not hand.
Yeah.
Also, this is a surprise. This is a very high quality little image. You can almost read what's on here.
It's a map.
Alabast,
floor
Primaduck
plan.
statue, and then something.
Only Larry could get himself into yet another mess as fine as this. But no matter what the facts seem to say, Larry is not the type to commit murder.
I mean, look at him.
Still, it's a rather daunting stroke of misfortune I've struck. I have to prove that Larry Butts is innocent of all wrongdoing.
Wow, it's your turn. Listen, man, everyone has to defend Larry from a crime. It's just a part of the job. All right, everyone. So probably next game we'll have Maya Faye commit a murder. We'll clutch up. It's a rite of passage.
What? He defended Maya, remember?
Did he?
Yeah, during Trials and Tribulations.
Oh yeah, he
For
did.
an Iris as well. For
He
Phoenix.
did. He did. That's true. My bad. All right. Shifu, we've identified the victim. Good work. I'll take that report now.
Agent Lang, would you mind if I took a peek at it as well?
What did I tell you earlier, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't get in my way. There's only enough flesh here to feed one wolf, and that one is me. Okay,
Yeah,
buddy. So no, you may not take a peek. Okay, this shit is raw. Low-key raw. You may not take a peek.
He's so cute.
But Agent Lang!
Ah, the goat!
Shoves myself into his beautiful, beautiful coat. I was gonna say his boobies. But I decided against it.
Agent Lang, will you allow an investigator such as myself take a look? Ah, yes, of course. You. Let the detective see the file.
You're Detective Bad.
You're the prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth, right?
Fancy meeting you here, Detective.
He has not aged.
Oh yeah, he's already.
whatsoever.
The thing is, like, once you hit a certain age, it's kind of like
I know, it's just funny.
you're like in
no
like
bit
aging
younger
stasis
or
for a little
older.
bit until you start like getting gray and wrinkly. You weren't expecting me. Ever since that day 7 years ago, so I had to like tune myself back into his voice. I changed out to the Yatakarasu, non-stop. I even pressured Interpol into keeping me in the loop, in case a car was ever found.
What incredible dedication to the case.
Detective Bad knows the Yatakarasu's MO very well, and his passion for the chase hasn't died down these 7 long years. It's something I can respect. Okay? Detective Bad, I must ask, are you gonna make an ally out of this prosecutor? My only goal is to arrest the Yatakarasu. If you can get to the bottom of this case, I'm willing to share info with him.
I'm in your debt, Detective Bad.
Hey, hi man, how you doing? Good.
I kind of missed him.
I like him a lot, actually. He's looking pretty. He's sick.
Detective Bad, I'm wondering if you might be able to tell me something about this.
Sorry, but I don't give a hoot about things that aren't related to the Yatakarasu.
Looks like nothing about you has changed in these 7 years, huh?
Daughter of Von Karma. You're still just a sapling of a prosecutor, so.
I'll have you know that I've already grown into a stately tree of a prosecutor.
I'm not a sapling, I'm a tree!
I'm a whole fucking tree.
Yeah. Is that right?
He's just toying with Francisco. He seems to be enjoying this quite a bit.
Alright, let's run it.
About the murder of the Mask II. Would you be willing to fill me in on a few of the details?
When the Yatakarasu showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard duty and put ourselves in charge of directing things at this crime scene, taking advantage of the chaos. The Mask 2, he broke into this embassy. Probably steal some treasure or another.
And I suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight someone else in this room. Why exactly was that man placed under arrest, Detective?
That samurai.
He was born looking suspicious, but not for the reasons you suspect, I assure you. As you can plainly see, he is completely harmless.
Well, it was just a random guess. It's not like he's actually under arrest. Tonight, here at the Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador Alba was to give a commemorative speech. And that's when the Yatakarasu showed.
Why is it always when, like... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Why is it always that the fucking, like... It's always a guy who has to do a speech after an event about the Steel Samurai who ends up getting killed.
Well, no, he wasn't the one who got killed this time. The guy who was gonna give the speech anyway.
Yeah, but, like, I'm talking about...
Like, why is it whenever someone has to give a speech, someone gets killed?
I'm just talking about the other one. What's his name?
Kurita?
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, I know which one you're thinking of. I'm just saying, like, it was the person giving the speech wasn't the person who died this time.
He wasn't going to give a speech.
What?
It wasn't Kurita who was going to give a speech. It
Yeah,
was.
it was.
No, it wasn't.
Who was it?
It was the other guy.
Oh,
was
well,
it?
it was, well, he was the one giving the speech, but it was like the steel, nickel, whatever samurai. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it was still technically him. Either way, the point is, why is it whenever someone wants to give a speech, they get killed? Or someone gets killed. Anyway.
But keep in mind, the Yatagarasu isn't who I'm talking about right now. Those seats, for the guests who had been called to sit in them, were empty. A no-show. Who was it that failed to take the seat? The Steel Samurai. Till the speech was to begin, each member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room. However, for some real reason, that man was spotted in a different location in his assigned room at that time. And where was he?
What the? Larry, what are you doing? I didn't commit no murder. What are you talking about? I just wanted to do Santa Claus shenanigans.
I saw this really cute girl and she didn't let me follow her in, so I followed her in through the chimney.
This idiot, bro. I didn't commit no crime. What are you talking about? I just hopped into a chimney. You know what's up?
That on its own is a crime.
That's breaking and entering.
Or falling and entering? I don't know.
Depending on how you landed.
He was on the roof with one of his legs down a chimney. That chimney leads directly into this room. Barry Butts, you really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking? In any case, I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation.
Begin investigation. Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador's Office. Look at you, dumbass. Look at you. You look stupid, dumbass. Sorry.
Yes.
That's active. Oh my god, you have so much to say. Jesus Christ. Take my badge. Actually, I've already shown it to you in this episode. Is you Pookie?
Ugh,
Oh, so you can switch
sorry.
to Francisca if you want.
Oh, that's right. Where is she? No, not that one. Oh my god. Fugi is not reacting.
When Fugi reactive is not reactive.
That's exactly what I mean. No, that's the right. That's
Sorry, guys. You didn't mean. We weren't supposed to do that. Anyway.
Jumpy.
Alright, go ahead. Is your line?
I've only just arrived in this room myself, which is why we need to investigate some more.
Yes, I agree.
Our priority should be understanding what the current situation is.
Of course. I was planning to do that from the very beginning.
In that case, hurry up and start the investigation already.
I will, so let's get started. In order to find out the truth behind what happened here, I should start by gathering as much information as I can.
Maskshing the mask. I see that yet another weirdo has popped up in my absence.
Yes, and as I understand it, he was a brilliant thief to whom the world was his oyster. He stole extremely valuable objects one after another for a while. Detective Gumshoe was in charge of the case, and not once did he catch the mask.
I already researched all of that, you know.
Last year, when Damask gave himself up and was finally arrested, he was apparently represented by that man. Knowing him, I'm almost curious as to how insane that trial turned out to be.
You should just watch the VOD.
Indeed.
But why would anyone want to kill Damask? Should really find out some more about the victim.
What exactly is that hideous fashion faux pas of a costume he's wearing? Supposed to be. Jesus Christ.
That was a lot of words, I know.
I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. but there's something different about it than what I remember.
I don't know why I yawn decided to just pull up. That costume is from the very first Steel Samurai. It's a live-action superheroes show on television, beloved by children and adults alike. Of course he'd say that. The Steel Samurai's weapon is the samurai spear. It is with the samurai spear that he performs his special attacks, which enthrall all who watch them in action.
Talking a little much about this, buddy. Not complaining for you, but you know.
You seem to know quite a bit.
Not at all. And in any case, Francisco, I believe that the samurai you are familiar with is the second one. The Nickel Samurai, which was a part of that case last year. Do you recall that case?
Oh.
Yes, I
Oh,
remember.
poor her.
I'm trying to... Oh, because she got shot.
Well, yeah, that too.
What? That's why you're concerned? It's because she got shot and couldn't show up, so Edgeworth took over for her.
Yeah.
Although I'd much rather it stay buried in the depths of my mind.
Not that I blame her. She was shot during the course of that trial. I fear she may still be suffering great trauma over the shooting.
Anyway, that aside, it looks like the Steel Samurai is a suspect this time.
Yes, although that's because of who is inside the costume rather than the character. Ah, that's right. If he is the Steel Samurai.
Miles Edgeworth, have you been in shock over something this whole time?
No, I'm not in shock over anything. I want to forget that I had received the Steel Samurai autograph from Larry. But the autograph, the drawing of the samurai spear and the caricature of his face. Why did he waste so much time on the most useless parts of the autograph?
Hey, Edgy, did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything.
This man is too much in his head. Get out of his head. Oh yeah, he really did draw a whole ass spear on it. I've already talked to Detective Bat, that's right. You did some investigating over in the Babylese embassy too, right?
I did. Is there a problem?
Lang Ji says, a wolf who aims to hunt for 2 rabbits at once.
I believe the idiom you require is, he who runs after 2 hares will catch neither.
Heh, a real wolf can catch both.
I see. So what are you trying to say, seeing as how I am currently handling 2 cases?
Heh, suit yourself. But don't say I didn't warn you. No matter how hard you try, you'll never be a necessity in our Shifu's investigation.
Is that a fact? But no matter how good he is bound to overlook something.
If you insult our Shifu, then prepare to be punished. Izio?
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, and how exactly would you punish us?
Every investigator under Shifu's command will work to disrupt your investigation.
Vindictive much.
Alright, then that's everyone
I
in
would have
terms
said
of...
vindicative, but I know that's wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Sorry. I just feel like this thing makes you laugh because it's just him.
Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about.
Hey, how about that? I got a few things I've got to ask you too.
What is it?
It's like, both you and him, how is it that the 2 of you always manage to have some cute or hot girl by your side? God damn it.
It's because they're attracted to each other.
No, he's talking about Francisca. I'm gonna cry.
No, I know, but like I'm replying to him. It's because they both like men.
Okay.
You gotta keep up. You're the only straight one who doesn't have... Oh my god, she did make a promise to him! To help him with his book! About her whip!
Oh, wait, did that actually... I completely forgot about
During
that.
Trials and Tribulation, he wanted to draw her because, like, she could be a part of his little book that he wanted to make.
Yeah.
As Larry, or whatever his name is.
At least Donut, or no,
Dunham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dunham. Yeah. Anyway, and Francie, what about that promise you made to me?
Promise? What's promise?
The one where you said you would model for my next book, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip.
Yeah.
Yo!
I made no such promise.
Ever since grade school, we've had a certain saying about Larry. When something smells, it's usually the butts. One needs to look no further than this man to find the king of troublemakers.
Take my badge.
Larry, I wonder if you might know what this is.
Nope, not a clue.
You didn't even look at it.
Nah, that's because the only thing I can see right now is the form of my lovely Francie.
Oh, in that case, allow me to help you sear my form into you for all eternity.
Whippity Whip Trip!
He's so happy about this, you freak.
Now this is a trip I'm willing to endorse, especially if we can finally get some peace here.
That was gas.
As I recall, aren't you calling yourself Maurice Donham now?
That is not how that was spelled the first time.
That is not how it was spelled.
Ah, there you go. That's Donham, Maurice Donham. Get that straight in your head, Edgy. Ow.
Now I remember. You're that rude, pale imitation of a real artist.
Get him. No, you've got it all wrong. I gave up on that whole Larice business. Besides, when Benjolina, Bangelina, I swear I never can pronounce any of his stupid girlfriend's names. It's not even get. What was the Beyonce one that he had?
The model?
Yeah, the one in the first game that he had that I pronounced terribly. I can't remember it, but
I was gonna say Patricia.
Patricia. Shout out to her. Anyway, besides, if
I can,
Bangelina left
remember.
me. Oh, sorry, what's up?
I'll just think.
Oh, okay.
I'll think really hard.
Good luck. Besides, when Bangelina left me and my heart in pieces, that's when Mindy walked into my life. God damn it. She's been so good to me that I wanted to help her in some way. And I figured I could through this, oh God. And I figured I could through this Steel Samurai outfit. Is you?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking so hard right now.
It's fine.
No, I literally got this.
Oh, it's Keon's. Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Yeah. I said Keon's, I think.
Because I was thinking of like
yeah.
Benifer.
Benifer?
Yeah, during like that was like I don't know, a few years before he met Desiree and like started flirting with her, even though Desiree's married.
Benifer. I
But
don't know.
like he was also dating someone named Donna during that.
Anyway, this is your line, Vicky.
Oh, right. Your inane blathering makes less and less sense each time we meet. Yeah.
I believe he's saying that he picked up this part-time job as the Steel Samurai so that you may attempt to capture the heart of the actress who plays the Pink Princess.
You got it. I knew you knew what I meant, Edgy.
Not really.
gonna meet her?
It's not so much as I understood, but a simple deduction based on your usual modus operandi, Larry. Larry, I'd like you to confess right now to everything you did tonight.
Confess? Hey, don't tell me you suspect me too.
Nonsense. I don't believe you have the mental acuity needed to plan and execute a murder. In short, you're a dumbass.
The mental acuity is crazy.
The mental acuity needed to plan and execute a murder. However, we are talking about you here, so I find it hard to believe that nothing happened. But past experiences taught me that you are always at the center of some insane event.
Reggie, how can you be so mean? Stab me with your words like that.
Unfortunately, I don't have the time to search out a key to unlock your heart this time.
The Magatama reference is crazy.
So I suggest that you cooperate and tell me what you know.
Okay, I get it. Just stop Francie from whipping me from behind. Question mark? So, I guess you know what I did, right, Edgy?
I can't even begin to imagine. However, I imagine that whatever you were up to was probably beyond my imagination. So you will tell me exactly what you did, Larry.
Nope, not yet, Edgy. It'll take more than that to loosen my lips. A lot more!
Confess. Now.
Oh. Okay, well, I was up on the roof.
And why exactly were you up there?
No, you know, that wintry custom in the legendary hero.
Legendary.
Hero.
Santa Claus.
Santa.
Claus.
I want to do that thing he does, so I climbed to one of the chimneys. But when I got there, there was some smoke pouring out of the chimney. Well, that's not that atypical, but okay. Smoke from
That
chimney.
means he couldn't have thrown himself in because there would have been fire beneath it.
Yeah. Smoke was pouring out of it. God, my nose. Smoke was smoke from chimney. Smoke was pouring out of the chimney when Larry thought to climb down it.
And?
Well, I couldn't go down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So I gave up.
Larry, you do realize that Santa Claus does not exist, right?
Of course I know. I didn't graduate from junior high, you know.
Took you that long?
And you should also understand this. If Santa was real, he would be the biggest unlawful trespass in history.
No, cried. There's something that's like the most Larry reaction to anything. Oh, cried.
Shucks.
It is your attempt to imitate Santa that has landed you as a prime suspect in this murder.
Come on, man. What's wrong with pretending to be Santa?
Let's start with the fact that it will be the best. It will be the Ides? I don't know this word.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
pretty sure
look-
you said it right.
Oh, I probably did say it right. I just want to know what it means. IDES. That is Illinois. Oh. In the ancient Roman calendar, a day falling roughly in the middle of each month, the 15th day of March, May, July, October, and the 13th day of the other months, from which other dates were calculated. Huh? What a random... What an insanely prim and proper way of saying the middle of March. But I guess I can't expect less from Edgeworth, right?
Let's start with the fact that it will be the Ides of March in a matter of hours. Santa only visits homes on December 24th. That's in December, you nitwit.
He's spitting out the facts.
No, there's nothing that I don't know why this combination of sprites with him calling him a nitwit is so fucking funny.
That's in December, you nitwit.
Reggie! No! Wait a sec. We're not in court. That was the best thing ever. Oh, now we have to investigate shit. Honk sneeze.
She's like, Edgeworth, could you... What are you doing? Stop that. Stop that. You're embarrassing. You're supposed to be my Stop that. Stop. Stop. Oh my god.
I'm doing hopscotch.
With what floor?
Look at the rug.
Ugh, I hate autism. Why do I have to be related to you, even on my blood? There are decorative plants here as well. This room is overflowing with nature.
Humans used to live in the grandeur of nature once long ago. I believe I'm not mistaken in thinking that those people truly love nature.
This is coming from a man who loves shows featuring costumed actors.
No, she just had to go there again, didn't she?
So she goes, "You're short," and she starts crying.
You're short, you puny little elf.
It's the Ides of March, thank you.
I'm a fairy, not a elf. What is that plant supposed to be?
Francisco, can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba?
Miles Edgeworth, as a subordinate, you have a lot of a nerve telling me what to think. I look forward to your salary assessment next month.
You're deluding yourself if you think you have any control over that.
Wait, what is it? Prompting me that I can investigate. Is it the clock?
There was a grandfather clock just like this one earlier in the Babalese embassy.
It's gonna be like, oh, the time's different.
Symmetry is a fine thing, but their interior design really suffers for it.
Really? I think this clock actually fits the decor of this room quite well.
I suppose the wood does suit the all-natural atmosphere of this room.
Its design and the material it's made of strikes a good balance with these plants.
Hey, you two! Now's not the time to be talking about interior decorating, you know. Hurry up and save me!
Be quiet!
Ah! Don't shoot!
This is all part of my elite investigation. All you need to do is be quiet and watch.
Actually, I do believe Larry has a point for once.
For once.
It's relevant. I really like plants.
There are some weapons on display on this wall. A crossbow, and under that, a set of knives bearing a flower motif. They must be the counterparts of the Babalese knives, which means that the blades inside of these scabbards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Cochin. I would press until I've inspected any suspicious looking nook and cranny.
I think we already looked at this.
What is this plant supposed to be?
Yeah, the same thing. Oh, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Alright, well, at least I get the check mark.
It's the Steel Samurai's primary weapon, the Samurai Spear.
Isn't it awesome? I totally fell for this thing. It's sleek and shiny, just like my heart. It comes you all like whoosh. You hold it, you just want to live life like bam.
You do well to watch what you say, Larry. Although it is just as Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, aren't you supposed to use them by thrusting the point straight into your opponent? I'm entirely convinced that the spear is up to the task.
It's wrong, Edgy. You're just staring off into the distance. No, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell this to you to make you one, okay? But this one's mine.
Did I say anything about wanting one? Maybe I can shut him up if I show him the piece of evidence. It will point something out about this spear.
Oh, we can deduce. Interesting.
I'm giggling. I'm giggling so hard.
Why? I have a feeling I know why, but
No, you don't know why. My eyes are watering. I don't know why I found this funny. I think it's because I'm trying not to laugh really loudly.
are you looking at something completely unrelated to the game?
Yes.
Okay.
May I give it to you?
Yeah, send it to me. I'll look at it in a second.
I can spot absolutely no difference between this Primiduck statue and Bobbles.
That's you.
The statue's face looks like a bit. The statue's face looks a bit like that costumed hero that you like so very much. I only wonder why you Americans have such a affinity for this kind of face.
The statue wasn't made by an American, you know. At least, I don't suppose so. Why is there a weapon on display in a place like this?
I wonder why there are no whips on display here.
I'm gonna go to say I've been up since 6:20 a.m. yesterday. You're insane. Go to bed.
Go to sleep. Or
Knives
I
adorned
will
with
kill
flowers
you
on
and make
display
you sleep
here.
forever.
Hey, yo.
I suspect that these are the counterparts of the Babalese knives. The blades of these knives should match the blade of the knife that killed Mr. Cochin. One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's see if the two pieces, the blade and the handle fit each other.
It would appear that they fit together quite well. Almost seamlessly.
And this means that an Alabaster knife did find its way into Babel. But how?
Alright, I'll do the deduce in a bit. I wanna look at other stuff.
There was the exact same statue sitting in that Babelese office we examined.
It's the Prima Duck statue. It was the national treasure of the Principality of Codopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica. But both Alabast and Babel claim to have the real thing.
What an incredibly childish fight to have.
Alabas's Prima Duck statue. Both countries claim to own the real one. National treasure, only ambassador and secretariat can touch. Data jotted down in my organizer. Go ahead.
Imagine if it like both of them just combined to be one big statue.
That would be odd, huh?
That would make sense.
I mean,
in this
yeah,
game.
in some way.
There was almost the exact same side. Oh god, there was almost the exact same wall mount for the knives on the Babelese side, but I can't see any of the details from this distance.
I'm giggling again at the thing that I finally sent you.
Okay. I'm gonna take a peek now. Microphone that makes you look at me.
I don't know why it's so funny to me. It really does look like him. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's a Prima Duck statue. There was one of these on the Babelese side as well.
Is you?
I hear it's very valuable and made of pure gold. It was the national treasure of Codopia. There is only one of these statues, meaning one of the two is a replica. But both Alabast and Babel claim to have the real thing and won't budge from their claim. I feel like I read this already.
What an incredibly childish.
Oh, maybe you did. Did
I
you?
totally did. I started reading and I was like, huh.
The counterpart to the Babelese butterfly is the Alabastian flower.
The butterfly and flower, they're both very lovely things. But we can interpret this as to mean that Alabast provides honey to Babel.
Francisco, can't you come up with a more meaningful, profound comment?
Very well then, let's see what sort of profound comment you can come up with.
Well, flowers cannot survive without the butterflies that spread their pollen. And butterflies cannot live without the nectar that flowers provide. If either were to disappear from the equation, neither would survive. How was that, Miss Von Carver?
Your explanation took too long that I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue the investigation.
Nah, I could with that.
Francisco, why can't you just admit I had something there?
I love their sibling, like, rivalry.
I know. Alright, that's done. I think, what is it called? We already read this. Ooh, yes, I get it. Guys, listen, can you just give me the check mark when I read it the first time, please? I just need the check mark to make myself feel better. What? Oh, wow, we actually see her do the whip animation, though. That's fun. I love my typewriter. Look at him. Look at him at that smug face. Yeah, he cooked. Alright. Anyway. That's out of the way. I gotta talk to all of you guys, right? Okay. Anything on here?
The person shaking hands with the steel samurai in this picture is Ambassador Alba.
It was shaken just before the...
Hello?
Why is the statue facing the other side?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Because I was like, oh, they're standing by the door that we saw him walk through. And then I'm like, wait, the knives.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
That don't make too much sense, but we'll talk about that later.
It was taken just before the murder.
The Steel Samurai must be very popular. They're even using the national treasure as a backdrop.
I just don't understand. What exactly is so great about that top knot there?
Clearly there's a depth to the show that a young person like you can't fathom.
Speaking of young people,
Aren't young children the target audience of the show and of costumed
Photo with Steel Samurai, taken in front of Alabaster statue before murder. Data jotted down on my organizer.
It's a fireplace, and by the looks of it, I don't think it's been used recently.
Yeah. Yes, I can't say I feel anything unusual about it. Thank you for stealing my line and I'll steal yours.
Sorry. It's fine. It honestly makes no difference who said which, honestly.
Two gorgeous flowers are in full bloom here. I'm sure flowers as lovely as these must have... Oh god. I'm sure flowers as lovely as these must have an equally as lovely name.
Late at night.
Stop.
Mars Edgeworth, are you done staring? I should hardly think that passion flowers are all that rare.
Passion flowers. That's a rather unusual name.
It was named by priests in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ.
As they say, you learn something new every day.
Passion
Something-
flowers. Go ahead.
Sorry. Something tells me that Francisca really likes plants. She just keeps talking about them.
She's like a little botanist.
She's so cute.
She definitely has like a little garden at home. Passion flowers. 2 large flowers in bloom. The vines are supported by stakes and are still growing. Jotted down on my organizer so that I may remember its name. That's cute.
Aww.
This is you.
This must be Ambassador Alba's desk.
His notebook is open on his desk. He must have been in the middle of some important work. Sapling growth log. It finally sprouted today.
Funny. It doesn't look like important work to me.
Listen, he was having fun planting his plants, okay? Hop off. A little magnifying glass bother for a second there. Can I look at the stupid body?
This is the victim, Damask II.
What is with this gaudy outfit?
You don't know about Shing Damask. Sorry, not to get it right. A few months ago, this thief caused a lot of havoc on the populace.
So this thief is separate from the Yatagarasu.
I thought they were for a while, but the ammo and targets were different. Damask likes high-value trinkets and jewels, and being gaudy is his signature. Gumshoe was in charge of that investigation, so he'd know more about Damask.
This is you.
That's right. All I'd probably hear are tales of his failure anyway.
You haven't changed a bit, I see. In any case, let's get started here, shall we? Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Alright, where do we want to start? What do you feel like? Oh, look at his boots. Look at his paper. Look at his hat. Look at his hat. This is you.
There's not a single shred of fashion sense in the mask's costume.
Well, at least I can appreciate the great effort he must have put into making it. You two don't know. You can buy this costume almost anywhere now. It's being sold. Since when? It's around New Year's. Streets are practically flooded with them. Oh god. Turns out, Damask is a lot more popular than I thought he'd be.
Can't believe that foolish fool would dress in fool's clothing to act so foolishly.
We got your point about the 3 foolishes back to back, Francisco.
Oh god. I didn't mean back to back. Anyway. Is you?
I suppose this was the wrapping cloth the Damask II used to carry his stolen goods. But there's nothing wrapped in it now. I guess he never did manage to get his hands on whatever it was he was out to steal.
Can we unmask this guy, by the way? I know he's masked Shing Damask, but you don't need this mask.
I thought the Damask had quit the business.
This guy, he's just a copycat using the name. A phony successor. He's just another petty thief. His real identity is an out-of-work guy by the name of Kashi-No. He's 29 and wanted on larceny charges. From his clothes and what he was carrying, he determined that this guy is the real Damask II.
The cause of death appears to be loss of blood from the back of his head. It seems that he was struck with something very hard. In other words, he was bludgeoned to death.
Alright, that covers that. Well, let's look at the weapon next, why not?
So this is the murder weapon in this case.
There's blood on the blade. It's a rather sweeping sword, isn't it?
What did you
I
expect?
opened a fucking website. Hold on.
It's Steel Samurai's daddy's secondary weapon.
What?
It's because his name is Steel Samurai Daddy now.
I know.
I only call it his secondary because although he uses his sword in most of his battles, it's his trusty samurai spear that he turns to in a real fight.
You sure know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai.
So what? What about it?
That's only because I saw the stage show earlier. The owner of this sword is a Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. Should probably ask him about it, as detrimental as it is to proving him innocent.
Samurai sword, weapon that's used on Sage, is thought to be what killed Damask II. Jotted down in my organizer. Alright, what's here?
What is he holding? It looks like a piece of paper from a notepad. It would appear that directions on how to reach this room were written by hand. There's something written on the back as well.
I'd like you to steal the Prima Duck statue in this room. What is that supposed to mean? Who writes a note to themselves like that?
If I had to guess from the text, I would say that this is actually a request from someone about what to steal. Just who is the person that requested the theft of the Prima Duck statue?
Damask II's note. Request for the theft of the Prima Duck statue with a map to where the statue is. Jotted down in my organizer. I mean, this is very similar to what happened, 7 odd years ago or what have you. Right? Because Callisto was like, hey, bro, could you go kill this guy for me? In a video game. Right? Instead of getting her hands dirty.
Sweats.
So this time, she was like, hey, yo, Damask II. I know you're fake. Pull up and grab this statue for me. Thumbs up. That's what I'm guessing happened anyway. All right, I think that's everything we can look at here. All right. Thing here, like the weapon, the coif. Yeah, I think we're good. Yep, there's a check mark. All right, laddie.
Larry, about the samurai sword that was used as the murder weapon.
No, that. Well, I shook hands with the ambassador in this room,
Yes, apparently you did.
And, well, I totally forgot about it and left it behind when I left afterwards. You want to talk about shock? I was the most shocked of all when I heard it killed someone. Shocked!
Foolish fool looking especially foolish for foolishly stating such a foolish excuse. Ran out of breath. You forgot to take something with that big with you. Who would believe such a tale?
I would.
Sorry, Miss Von Karma, but I believe him. Because if anyone could forget something like that, it would be Larry.
Neji, you believe me? I just knew that our friendship is something special.
Anyway, even if Larry had simply forgotten the sword and left it behind, that in no way clears his name. Which means that I will have to prove his innocence from a different angle.
Alright, we have one more thing to do. We gotta deduce this puppy.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
Yes, it quite literally is.
Larry, about this spear.
No, are you feeling it? Bam!
I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, is it just me or is the spear a bit bent?
What? No way! It's exactly as it should be, yo!
The yo is killing me.
I have here the autograph you wrote for me earlier. Now take a good look at this, which you drew with your own hands. You can see that the spear is clearly of a different shape.
Ah!
What do you have to say to that?
I'm sorry! When I hold the spear in my hands, all of a sudden I felt super powerful. And then, during practice, I was spinning it around and around. And bam! It hit the wall!
You unbelievable! This is an embassy!
But I've always been like that, ever since I was a kid. One time on an overnight field trip, I bought a fake sword and played with it late that night. I'm just a useless hot-blooded man.
Larry, clarify that for me, will you?
Okay, so it was some field trip and I began to shadow fight with myself.
Not that, I meant what you said earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall.
You're so fucking stupid.
That's what I give us the whole so.
Wasn't there a hole in a wall in the other embassy?
Was there? I honestly wasn't paying attention. Or we're not paying attention, but I wasn't paying attention to it. My apologies. Ooh. Alright.
No, it's no biggie. It's not like I left the hole or anything.
That's not why I'm asking, Larry. The samurai spear is made of metal. I somehow doubt that a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend.
Man, Edgy, you're so naive.
What? Where did that come from?
Why is he talking?
No, you keep calling it the samurai spear, but it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it. Because it's hollow on the inside. You can hit it against practically anything and it will bend.
Is that so?
I guess he wouldn't know because he wasn't the one who did the investigating back in the first case or in the first game.
Don't tell me you thought it was real. Oh, don't take it the wrong way. I just think that part of your personality is cute.
Oh my god.
He's a real one for
Who
that.
is this fruitcake? I see. Your friendship truly is something special, Ms. Edgeworth.
Ugh, that's not friendship, it's utter humiliation.
She said what I was thinking!
A samurai spear, weapon that's used on stage. Larry hit it against a wall and bent it. It's hollow. Jot it down on my organizer. Oh. What are we missing at this point? I'm talking about the Primduck statue again. There's you.
It's the statue of the founder of Codopia, Preamble. Because it's a national treasure, I've only heard that the few are allowed access to it.
That's exactly right. Even we're not allowed to touch it. Not without the ambassador's permission anyway. If we lay even a single finger on it, bam! It's instant jail time.
Understood. So it's that precious of a national treasure that a single touch can lead to arrest. And yet I sense that there is something off about the statue. What is the source of this unease I feel?
How do I present the picture?
Miss Von Karma, what do you think of this piece of evidence?
I like how he calls her Von Karma like a bitch. Well, since you asked so nicely as my subordinates, I'll answer you. However, as your superior, I must also make sure that my subordinate grows on the job. Therefore, please gather your own thoughts together first and then try presenting again.
A simple I don't have any thoughts about that would have sufficed.
Put the whip down, please. All right, I think all that's left to do is to do some puzzling, yeah? All right. Let's run it.
My music just
I see.
There was one thing that you could deduce, unless you already deduced.
Oh, did I deduce? That was the spear. But is there anything else I can deduce? No, the deduce option's gone. I already did all the deducing I could do. It was the spear. I saved it for later because I wanted to make sure we got everything else first, so I wouldn't skip ahead and make me miss dialogue. Anyway, what are we missing? Is something I can present? There has to be something I'm able to present to someone. You are definitely right though, that this picture is definitely off. The statue is turned, for sure. Hello, Handle. You look very pretty today. What is, there has to be something I haven't looked at yet, right? I need more puzzle pieces. I only got one thing to puzzle. What the hell is happening? What do they do with my puzzle piece?
Boom, 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 boom.
That's done. Yep, yep, yep. I've looked at everything. There's something I'm missing, so that has to be something I can present to someone. Can I talk to bed still? I can. What if I show him this? How do you feel about this?
So he clutched his note as he went about his business. It was a poor excuse for a criminal. On top of which, he was only following in someone else's footsteps, but a small fry. I've been a detective for a long time. I can see straight through these people. He really has a different air about him. Now, if only Gumshoe could understand that and be more like Detective Bad.
What are we missing? There's nothing to puzzle, man! Where is my puzzle piece? Okay. Let's use our thinking brains here. What would be better? Can I talk to him? Yeah, we already. Alright. Pookie,
Yes.
I need help. I mean, I don't like need you to like. I need you to think with me. What do you
Have you
think?
tried presenting the picture at any point in time to anyone?
I can present it to Bad, because Larry's too stupid. You already seen this. Oh, yeah. You already seen that.
A knife handle with a butterfly on it. I wonder where the blade that this should be attached to is.
Well, I think we know where it is, man, but okay. I'm dead ass so confused. What are we missing? That's this idiot looks like under the mask. Lowy butts. There's no pieces to puzzle. There's no puzzles to piece. What do I do? Okay, I'm dead ass so confused. What? Okay.
I have no fucking clue.
I know you don't have a clue. Do you wanna go find a hint for us? Cause I'm so confused. What do we do here? I'm trying to think, what is there that I could present? Let me show this to Bad. Let's see. The same as before. Okay. What do you feel about the sword, champ? Nah, it's okay. You don't need to. No, it's alright. You don't need an opinion. What do you feel about these flowers, champ? That's also we're all gonna stream. Hope we're doing well. We got ourselves in a bit of a pickle. And by a pickle, I mean by I don't know what the hell we need to do. We looked at everything and we have one puzzle piece.
That's too true.
Detective Bad, if you could please take a look at this for me.
I see.
The truth lies beyond this piece of evidence. Not going to be fun. Are you ready to take it on? Of course I am. I don't know how close to the truth you are, but there are only a few things I can say. So listen up and listen well. Don't ever lose your detective spirit. That would be a good piece of advice if I was a detective.
Like usual. This is the first time we've gotten like genuinely stuck. Yeah. This is the same dialogue as before. Not that there's anything else worth showing. No. I am so confusion. Francesca, can I show you some more stuff? Can you like look at it and be happy about it? Oh, that's new.
Passion flowers. They are my most beautiful flower.
Indeed, they are a magnificent species.
But always be mindful of the fact that beautiful flowers have painful thorns.
I suppose that advice coming from a woman with a whip is best heeded.
That's it, guys.
Well, I didn't think it was gonna be the dialogue we needed. I just thought it was gonna be cute. This is new.
Recently, incredibly well-forged counterfeit bills have been found coming out of Zhangfa. Counterfeits counterfeits made using Babali's ink, that is. The smuggling ring I've been chasing in this group is the group behind the whole operation. Jesus.
Okay.
But mark my words, no one involved in it will escape my whip. They will all know pain.
But what am I getting whipped for?
Think this is the same? Yeah.
Would you mind not pointing that at my direction? It's dangerous. Then anyway, why are you showing it to me?
I have no particular reason. Yeah.
If you have no reason, don't you bring that dangerous object near me. Do you understand?
Is she really that oblivious to the irony in that statement? She lets loose that dangerous whip of hers for no reason all the time.
All right, hold on. Maybe we can deduce here. I found what we need to do.
Oh, I thought you did this already because I asked you about like if
I thought you meant the
deduced
other
thing.
spot that we could deduce at. Because this didn't show up when I came here the first time.
Because I was thinking about that. That's why I offered you like, oh, maybe it's the image and you should present it to someone. Because I'm like, that seems like
I had a
something
feeling
better.
it was the image. I was just like, I showed it to everyone, so it must be something else. Anyway.
Look at this photo and tell me what you find odd about this scene, Miss Von Carver.
The apparent joy on the ambassador's face as he shakes the top knot's band.
That's not it. I was trying to point out that the statue in this photo is facing a different way.
You're right.
The statue is a national treasure. As such, only an ambassador of a secretariat-level person is allowed to handle it. The fact that the statue is facing one way in this photo, and now it's facing in a different direction in this preserved crime scene, is proof that someone touched the statue around the time of the crime.
Alabas Primadex statue. Both countries claim to own the real one. National treasure. Signs it was moved during the murder. Data updated in my organizer.
I guess that about wraps up my investigation.
Oh.
That's...
Are you... What are those melons?
Hold on. Before we do anything, I want to guess who that is. Because we're going to have to see them.
Maya? No, I'm kidding.
Not Maya. Maya would never do this to herself. Okay.
She said you wanted to be the pink princess, though.
I don't think it is.
I know it's not, but...
Why
does she have that on her
I'm thinking.
Bro. What were they thinking giving her two big cherries on her boing? This looks hilarious.
I'd ever be able to guess who this is.
It's okay. Keep thinking on it. Maybe it's what is it called? Maybe it's
Or maybe she doesn't even like show up.
maybe she's just like never unmasked.
Yo,
Whoa, Pink Princess.
To be fair, I want her to be Old Bag because Old Bag used to work at like the Gatewater Hotel, right? Or
Yeah,
she worked
that
at
would
the
be
Gatewater
awesome.
Hotel a few days ago. And plus, it would be so nice for Larry to be cucked.
I would like that too. Yo, Pink Princess, how are you feeling? Still feeling ill?
No, Edgeworth, get away. You don't know what's behind that mask. And yet another strange character comes out of the woodwork.
And so the Pink Princess also comes to pay the Alabastian Embassy a visit. I believe I may need to speak with her as well.
Oh, Francisca, do you have anything to add?
Fucking horrified. I'm surrounded by freaks.
Miss Pink Princess, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you. Miss Pink Princess, if you would please... Me!
This must be what they call fate.
I told you the tatas are ridiculous.
No, but this is worse.
I know.
Salmonella was not cooking. What the hell?
How could this happen 2 days in a row?
What the? Aren't you Miss Oldbag?
Why are you so surprised?
So you're the one they got to play the Steel Samurai. It's too bad that I didn't realize it that until now.
You are acquaintances with Larry.
Larry, you wanted this? You wanted a piece of that?
Jeez, Larry.
I don't know. I don't know. He was into grannies. Anyway.
He's into me.
Why, yes, we worked at the same company for a little while, you know. That's why it's okay, my edgy poo. You don't need to be jealous.
No.
I was in the next room, you know, trying to get into beauty sleep. But it was so noisy here that I couldn't fall asleep, so I came out to complain. I'm so imagine my shock when I saw my precious edgy poo waiting here for me.
My throat is gonna cry after this. My God.
I mean, who could have imagined that you would ever come to a show like this? I guess I've misjudged you, edgy poo.
You misjudged him.
Hold on.
I thought he was trying to avoid me, you know.
That was no misjudgment on your part. That's precisely what I was trying to do.
But it looks like the winds have shifted and he's now willing to be chased after. I'm simply overwhelmed. Don't you worry, Edgy Poo. I'll chase you forever. To the ends of the earth.
Isn't that just peachy?
This is one of those rare times when Francisca and I actually see eye to eye.
Oh, I'm so dizzy.
What's this? A present for me?
No, obviously I can't simply give you a piece of evidence.
I see. You're just embarrassed to give it to me in front of all these people. But don't worry, I can wait. A present of love from my Edgy Poo is beyond worth it.
Ugh.
What a bother.
If you only knew how much, Francisca. Now then, what are you doing here? I thought you were working at Gatewater Land as the Pink Badger.
What are you talking about? That was ages ago.
That was yesterday.
Look, I worked at Global Studios before, a long time ago, right? Well, they called me up this morning, kind of out of the blue, actually.
They called you?
Apparently, the girl who plays the Pink Princess collapsed from a bad cold. It happened so suddenly that they called me in to be our last-minute replacement.
So they did not have enough people on staff at that studio.
I really couldn't say no, so here I am playing the role of the heroine. Instead of that Mindy girl, I mean. But the poor girl, I feel bad for her. Because they let me stand in for her. She's going to have a terrible time when she returns. I'm not exactly great at reading to be she's sitting there at the last second, so I tripped over. So I did that ragdoll instead of the shuriken, and the honest was an uproar as they haven't gone out. Because I tell you, they're really a bunch of simpletons.
Oh God. Dude, I'm gonna pass out doing her.
Yeah, you kind of did it to yourself.
Pause.
You're a rather lively old lady.
So, basically, you received the stand-in request this morning, correct?
You got it? If you need to see it, I've got it right here. Look.
It appears that she's telling the truth.
Stand-in request. Request for Miss Oldbag to stand in for Mindy, the pink princess actress who fell ill. Jotted down of our organizer.
I tell you, my fine acting moved the entire audience to tears.
Yes, tears of laughter, as I recall.
But being famous has its problems, you know. Here, take a look at this. It's a letter from a stalker.
Gee, I wonder who this is.
I was just taking my break for when I found this stuck under the door to my room. Honestly, you really have to watch out for these kinds of things. Look what it says. Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving knight.
The accent on his name! That is true that Wendy and Mindy look the same. And remember when we were trying to read The Married Steel Samurai, we read Worried instead because his M's are confused.
What a big idiot.
She's more stupid for not like reading the card, but okay.
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving knight. How absolutely revolting. I mean, you'd think you could get my name right. There's no accident in my name.
Wait, this horrible handwriting. Where have I seen this before?
Ah, but now that you're here, Edgy Poo, I feel 100% safe.
Where do I factor into this?
You'd bust that evil stalker man for my sake, wouldn't you, Edgy Poo?
Well, if you allow me the liberty to handle this in my own way, I'll gladly dispatch a detective to your house later.
Oh, come on, Edgy Poo. Stop being so dismissive and playing hard to get.
Letter from a stalker from Miss Oldbag. Has mistakes from bad penmanship. Oh God. Letter from a stalker. Data jotted down in my organizer.
What were you doing at the time of the crime?
I need a drink of water. Hold on.
What crime?
What?
After the show was over, I've had nothing but free time on my hands. So I used the fireplace in the room next door to keep my bad hip warm.
Use the fireplace. At the time of the crime, Miss Oldbag was warming her hip in the room next door.
Well, a murder occurred in the room right next to yours.
Is that right? Oh, Edgy Poo, I'm so scared. Hold me, caress me.
If you could please not cling on to my personage.
In any case, I take it that you failed to show up at the ambassador's Alba speech.
Oh, that? No, I didn't go. I mean, I may have the heart of a young, tender maiden, but my body just refuses to cooperate at times. As soon as the show ended, my hips started acting up and got stiff. I couldn't move at all.
Can you provide proof of your condition?
Oh, you just go ahead and ask the doctors in the infirmary. They're the ones who carried me from the theater all the way to this embassy.
I have to admit, the thought of her not being able to leave that room is rather pleasant.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look at him wag his tail!
Oh, sugar boy! Oh, sugar boy! Oh, sugar boy!
Sorry. I'm normal.
Oh, sugar boy.
Oh, sugar boy!
Look at you! He's so cute!
Anyway, I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm normal. Prosecutor Ron Karma, I've brought the police dog as you requested, sir.
Good work. You may leave now, officer.
Look at this happy ass dog. He ain't finding shit. If anything, it
I
looks
be
like
the
he's
dog?
high.
Can I be the dog?
You can be the dog, sure. That
the
really
dog
is
can
missile.
speak for itself.
This dog.
I requested the assistance of a dog in our search for the Yatagarasu.
Looks like you guys have some pretty bright dogs in this country too.
Aw, because he's a little wolf.
That's Missile for sure.
Oh my god!
Hey, you're a real cutie, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a police dog Gumshoe's been taken care of. I think its name is Missile.
What a fitting name for a police dog that dashes out in front and attacks.
That action alone isn't exactly what's going to solve the case for us, you know.
Now, Missile, I want you to find some clues. Go!
Damn, that was fast.
Good dog. You really are quite bright, aren't you? Not like a certain someone I know. Now, what do we have here?
A sandwich?
What is this? Looks like a small hot dog, but...
Dude, god damn it, that's making me so hungry. I eat that up. Gimme!
Wait, Francisca, isn't that an official samurai dog?
God damn it, dude, Missile's so scary. Look, his fangs are so sharp. God damn.
Evil burger.
You know, like, there's like a guy who brushes a dog's teeth. There's like a guy in the police force who's just like sharpening it like it's a knife. It's just like.
No, bad Missile! He ate it. I wonder if it's alright for him to go and eat that.
He's testing to see if it's dangerous.
It's just a seed substance snack featuring the Steel Samurai. I'm sure he'll be fine.
I hope he flops over.
Not that he dies, he just flops over.
Well, he's
What a bit
like,
of information you gathered there in a single quick glance.
he just like flops over and just like cutely lies down.
We should really be focusing on why there was a samurai dog there in the first place.
It looks like that snack wasn't all Missile found.
Oh, and what do we have here?
It appears to be a lady's undershirt.
Hey, yo! What were they doing in here? Sorry.
I wonder if the Ambassador Alba might have an interest in cross-dressing.
I somehow doubt that. It doesn't look like the shirt would even fit him. Samurai dog and a lady's undershirt. What are these two items doing in a room like this? Given the circumstances, the lady's undershirt could only belong to one person. I suppose we should get this over with and ask the owner of said undershirt about it.
Lady's undershirt found in office fireplace. There's only one person here who would have owned such a shirt. Francisca! I know it's not her.
We borrowed this dog from the local precinct. But is he really capable of handling this case? I thought police dogs are usually of much larger breed.
He may be small, but he is an excellent police dog. Furthermore, he was raised by Detective Gumshoe.
You had me thinking the dog was capable until you said he was raised by Scruffy.
Yes, well, I suppose that wasn't the best of arguments to use.
I have to do it. I have to. Ah, I thought you would have had special dialogue. Like, how dare you? I have to try. Someone has to give me some dialogue. No, okay. Vividity whip trip. Did you say anything about the note? No, okay. I have to watch this again then. Hit him with that 3-hit combo, my god. Alright, hello old bag.
If you could please take a look at this brown-colored undershirt.
Oh, Reggie Poo, what is the meaning of this? Why did you steal that thing from my bags? All you had to do was ask and I would have kindly given you as many as you'd like.
No, thanks, but no thanks. The shirt was found here at this crime scene.
What?
Come now, why don't you just confess and explain what it's doing here?
Oh, I know nothing! Nothing, I tell you!
What?
Oh, I admit it. I admit that I used the fireplace to dry that shirt. But I can't really help the fact that I had to, you know? Like that pink princess costume was like being in a sauna. And on top of that, I get fingered as a suspect. You're too cruel, Edgy-Poo.
Are you claiming that you never once set foot inside this room?
Of course I am. If I had been the one to find the body, do you think I'd be as calm and relaxed as I am? I tell you, it's always like this. It's always Tabernacle goes missing. I know he always makes the missing. Speaking of missing, there's always the matter of hearts. When I get better, I guess I'm sticking to you. What kind of was that? I should have done this once. I just said, but I can't help it when you marry me. I'll see men these days.
Good job.
I hate her.
Well, I don't believe she's lying about her actions, so I can safely assume she really was drying her shirt by the fireplace on a break. And somehow the undershirt managed to move from the next room into this one.
Undershirt from next door. The undershirt was found in the office fireplace. But how did it get there? My brain is telling me that there's only one chimney, but the fireplaces are connected because they're in the same room. So like they're like back to back, like, but the walls separate them. So like their funnels connect into one spot. That's what I'm guessing.
I assume the samurai dog was also yours.
Ah, that brilliant mind of yours. You really can see through everything about me.
And so the feeling of dread continues, but I suppose I should ask for more details.
No, please, I insist. We don't need to ask for more fucking details.
That samurai dog was yours, wasn't it?
Oh, of course I'm forever yours, my Edgy Wedgy Poo.
If you could just stick to what I asked you.
Edgy, are you and Miss Oldbag?
No!
You really don't change, do you? Why were you learning how to take a joke? Anyway, that samurai dog wasn't mine. Those things are a present from the studio to the embassy.
A present?
The studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. You're supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all into the pushcart just to move them all. The studio guys should have delivered those things by themselves, right, Edgy?
So did you deliver the samurai dogs to the embassy staff as per your instructions?
Hey, Edgy, don't just ignore me my question. Are you gonna stick up for me?
Ah, about that. See, after the show, I went to raise a spell in the dressing room because of my bad hip, you know. And there they were, the samurai dogs just sitting on the dressing room floor.
The old Tokyo Special Samurai dogs.
I suppose you had to make preparations for disrupting them after the show.
Distributing.
Oh.
Well, by preparation, you mean sampling them as well.
Excuse me.
Oh, I tried one and thought they were actually quite good. Sorry, but I just had to find out. I know it was silly of me to think this, but I figured that since they're for a kids show, the taste was probably for kids too. But they were so good that I couldn't stop. Before I went back to my room, I just had to help myself to half a dozen or so boxes. As I sat there by the roaring fire, warming them and eating them, I thought, this is... What is it now? Oh, I know. I bet you want a box too, don't you, my Edgy Poo? Well, who am I to say no to you? Because I'll only give you one. The rest are for me.
Samurai dogs. Present for embassy staff. Miss Oldbag took and ate a few from the dressing room. Samurai dogs forced onto me.
Looks like the lesson for today is that when the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess take off their masks, they transform into a pair of annoying troublemakers.
Oh, Lord. Is there anything else to present? No. Alright, I think now is the time to puzzle. I don't know if the game's gonna see what I'm cooking. Oh, dear.
There's no
You think
trace of
that's
this
so
room's
good?
fireplace being used.
And your point is?
Ahem. Smoke was supposedly pouring out of the chimney connected to this fireplace. At least according to Larry, this is a contradiction of the facts, is it not?
Are we sure he wasn't just disoriented or something up on that roof?
There's testimony from an investigator that puts Larry at this particular chimney. So no, I don't think it was mistaken. It was a mistaken impression on Larry's part. On the other hand, the fireplace in the next room was being used at the time. Where do you suppose the smoke from that fireplace went?
Ah, I see. So what you're proposing is this. The smoke that came out of the chimney was actually from Miss Olbag's fire. So basically the fireplaces of neighboring rooms share one chimney? Is that what you're implying?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Shared chimney. The office fireplace and the one in Miss Olbeck's room share the same chimney.
Precisely. The lady's undershirt that Missile found. Duh!
Why are you getting all excited over holding a lady's undergarment? Miles Edgeworth, you uncouth sea slug.
Not uncouth.
I don't know. The British. If you know the owner of said undershirt, then hurry up and return it to her already.
You have it all wrong. This is evidence. The owner of this piece of evidence was in the room next door. And yet despite that, Missile found it in the fireplace of this room. This lady's undershirt.
Are you seriously claiming that it somehow passed through a solid brick wall?
Not quite. The fireplace in this room is connected to a chimney. The other fireplace in the other room is also connected to the same chimney, leading us to the possibility that the two fireplaces are connected to each other.
Perhaps a closer look at the back of the fireplace is in order.
There's an X on the back of the wall of the fireplace. Let's see if I can get a better look at it.
Let's see if I can't get a better look at it. What?
What in the...
The wall separating this room's fireplace from the next room's fireplace apparently turns. As I suspected, this fireplace does indeed connect this room to the neighboring room.
the neighboring room?
There appears to be nothing particular about the next room. The fact that there's nothing special about the next room isn't what's important. It's the fact that there is a secret passage through this room's fireplace.
Connected fireplaces. Ambassador Alba's office fireplace connected to the neighboring room's fireplace.
We now know that the fireplace connects the two rooms. But how exactly is that significant? You aren't gonna suddenly name the old lady as the second killer now, are you? Can I just say two?
Yeah, you can say two if you want.
No, she couldn't move at all because of her stiff hip. So she could not have been the one. Unfortunately, I believe that this fireplace has nothing whatsoever to do with the Master II's murder.
Investigation complete. Oh, surprisingly climactic. Look at that. It was like it reverted as it faded out.
It would appear that the answer has made itself known.
You're making quite a confident face there, Mr. Prosecutor. Bring it on. I'm ready to counter any argument you may have.
Very well then, if you are prepared. I'll show you exactly where my deductions have led me.
Good. I'm counting on you, Edgy.
Leave it to me, Larry. My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is.
My lie?
I know that there is still something you are keeping from the rest of us.
What's wrong with you? Why is it that you won't believe me no matter what I say, Edgy? Curse you! I should just hurry up and die already if that's how it's gonna be. I'll confess every murder in the whole world and then I'll then kill myself in a video game. And throw everything into mass confusion.
I zoned out entirely, and I was like, kill myself. I'm like, what?
You made some wonderful friends as a child, I see.
Larry, I only have one thing to say to you.
You didn't even make that face at me, it's no use. Raina's already ready to die, is strong-willed, you know.
Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of hair-brain trouble you've caused. I only ask that you do not lie to me. If you cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie, I will never forgive you.
Edgy!
Although, allow me to say that I consider you to be among the innocent in this case. That I will draw the real killer out. You can trust me on this.
Alright, this time, baby, hold me! Bulletproof!
Someone shut him up.
This time I'll tell you the whole truth, okay? What happened, what didn't happen, the works.
Just what happened will do. Now then, if you would please testify as to what you did up on the roof that night. Or tonight, I guess.
This stupid face, bro. Testimony on the rooftop. Click, click, click. Down in the gym. I don't know how the song goes. How does the song go?
What?
Up on the rooftop. Click, click, click.
I don't know this.
Down, good Saint Nick. I don't know.
I don't know that song.
Up on.
I can't believe this is the one time you actually take to like look.
Yeah. No, it's a Christmas song. It's like, what is it called? Yeah, it's up on the housetop. Click, click, click. Down through the chimney with the good Saint Nick. I'm really shocked. You've never heard this song before.
Blink.
Up on the housetop. Now it's
How are we still on this?
Up on. Fine. Jesus Christ.
I'm
I'll
kidding.
stop.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Copy link. I'll send this here. You can listen to this later. Now it's my turn. It's actually low-key a Chris's banger. I don't hear it often, but it's good. Anyway.
Maybe you're not vocalizing it to a way that I understand it. Hold on,
My
let me hear
voice is
this.
completely shot, so yeah.
Oh! I've never heard this song.
Why did you sound like you were you had a
because
revelation?
I've heard the melody. I've heard the melody before. I've just never heard the actual words.
Anyway, after the show, I left the pushcart in the Rose Garden and came into the embassy. Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney like that is a rare thing, you know. So then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try. This guy is an absolute bumblefuck, I swear. Yeah?
Die.
Larry, I thought I just finished telling you not to lie anymore.
But it's kind of ultra embarrassing.
And what exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me?
Edgy, man, I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. So you're just gonna have to reason it out of me.
As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie.
I have every intention to, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifling matter.
Sorry, I just remembered when like Agus asks you if like asses are like have cracks in them? Question mark during Persona 3.
Rebuttal up on the rooftop. Click, click, click.
I guess you would say this is a rebuts.
A rebuttal, sure.
You left the pushcart. Could you please clarify that statement for me?
Yeah, so the wheels on the pushcart got covered in dirt from the rose garden. It would have been a mess. It would have made a mess on the floor inside, so Ambassador Albert said just to leave it.
Well, it would be rather impolite to dirty another country's embassy.
Come to think of it, I recall seeing the pink princess on my way to into the embassy.
What was she doing?
Nothing in particular, because she was being carried by some docs on a stretcher.
She must have been incapacitated by the pain of her bad hip that she suffered during the show.
They came to the embassy, right? And then... Take a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador.
So you shook hands with the ambassador of the Kingdom of Alabas, did you?
Yeah, can you believe it? I did something really cool for a change. But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some guy's hand. Hey there, are you disrespecting another country in their very own embassy?
As someone with roots in this country, I'm feeling nothing but incredible shame at the second.
Agreed. I apologize for his inconsiderate words. Now, Larry, please continue.
But what is with all of you? You keep saying that kind of thing, and I'll tell you only lies.
You're already telling us nothing but lies, so let it go and move on.
All all right already. You don't have to glare at me like that, Edgy. I freaking love this dumbass. I wandered around.
Larry, I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole point of your life is to cause
Nah, that is actually ridiculous. Straight face, staring right into his soul.
Larry, I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole point of your life is to cause misery and pain to everyone you encounter.
That's like me telling you, I want you to listen very closely when I say this. You are a mistake. Die in a video game. I know, I get it. I'm totally the bad guy again. Hold it. I thought you were his friend. Do you think that was a little bit harsh? Lang Ji says, true friends are bosom friends. If you're in trouble, call on your bosom friend, whose shoulder you can truly cry on. Bosom friend is terrible.
What is a bosom? Really? I thought that was bosom was. Hold on, let me search it.
Hey, bosom buddy! I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Why did you not think it was?
Is
What
he
do you-
saying that Edgeworth has tits?
No, the whole point is like you're bosom buddies because like people who are like bosom buddies would be sharing the same bosom, so like they'd be sharing the same mother's like breasts, so they'd be brothers. It's a very roundabout way.
That is such a terrible. What the fuck is wrong with him? Lang, you attractive man. You get prettier
Bosom
by the
friend
second.
is crazy. Hey, bosom buddy, I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony.
As I cross your pea-sized brain.
There's nothing that kills me more than Edgeworth just insulting the shit out of Larry.
I love Edgeworth just like insulting everyone in the back, like in the back,
of his mind.
As I cross your pea-sized brain, yet that Agent Lang is only out to arrest you, Larry.
Now then, you were wandering around inside the embassy, and then what happened? That's by the chimney. A chimney like that is a rare thing, you know.
I should hardly think that chimneys are that rare.
Agreed, especially since they are a traditional feature of American houses, are they?
I mean, yeah. When you draw a house, you draw a chimney usually.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, not many people have
I haven't
houses these
seen
days.
real chimneys.
It's because you probably haven't spent. Well, you live in a rural area, right?
Yeah, we
You've
have
seen
a
some
chimney,
chimney.
but it's not like
Exactly.
a chimney. It's like a fake chimney.
That was a fake chimney.
I don't know. It's fake though.
I mean, they're probably less common nowadays because there's probably more effective ways of
What the
venting smoke
fuck?
than just a
what
giant.
kind of chimney is it? Hold on. This is important.
Go for it.
Chimney. Fireplace remote controls. Okay. But does that mean it's still a chimney?
Well, the thing is, like, the way
Or is
chimney,
it like fake?
what is it called? I'd imagine nowadays, like, chimneys are mostly for aesthetics because, like, at this point, like, there are more effective ways of venting out smoke and cleaner ways of burning fires than using, like, wood, right? But, like, you have to keep in mind, like, not every house was built yesterday, right? So there's still plenty of houses with chimneys. Does that make sense?
Chimney. Yeah. What the fuck? Wait, so what's the difference between an electric chimney and a normal chimney?
Well, think about it. An electric chimney would use electricity to create its warmth.
But it still makes fire. Is the fire fake?
I'd imagine so.
But the fire is very real. What?
Anyway, can I continue?
Yes, sorry.
Plus, many grand buildings have even larger and fancier chimneys. Yeah, but the kind of chimney I'm talking about is the really romantic type.
A romantic chimney. Really?
Might sound kind of silly, but women seem to really enjoy them. I just had a good feeling about that chimney. I want to play Santa and decided to give it a try.
You suddenly wanted to play Santa.
No, well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already.
He did.
That was down at Gourd Lake.
Ugh, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me.
Sounds like you guys share a lot of history. A perk to being childhood friends, huh? Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know. Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down a family's chimney, after all.
Actually, it is worth delving into whether or not playing Santa is a big deal.
Why not?
Actually, I believe in the case of this man, playing Santa is actually quite a big deal.
Are you saying that your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff?
Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang.
Hey, Edgy, that's so incredibly mean!
Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world?
Of course I know that. I didn't graduate from junior high, you know.
In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me to whom you were delivering a present to.
I was, delivering a present to a child not basking in the warm glow of love?
That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard.
Yes! Dude, Edgeworth's got nothing but zingers this chapter.
He's great. I love him.
Oh my god. It's a whole ass barbecue. This man's getting sauteed based in sauce. Oh my god. Oh.
That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard, but a lie is still a lie.
You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that?
In any case, the person you wish to deliver a present unto was most certainly this.
Well, unfortunately, the answer is this, but I don't think you're gonna like it.
Take that!
Interesting taste you have there, Mrs. Suspect. Don't spread lies about me! I totally didn't want to see Miss Oldback so much that I'd try to go down a chimney. Ow!
I advise you to stop right there in your bashing of a lady.
Well, I must admit that I myself hardly ever have the want to run into that lady. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what?
Define wrong impression.
I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. And that fact is best summed up with this.
I'm assuming it's our note.
Take that!
Larry, I'd like for you to take a look at this piece of evidence.
No way!
But
It's not really all that important, is it? It's always like this. You act so high and mighty, and then you bully me. That's why I refuse to look at it.
Be quiet and just take a look.
Well, if you say so, Francie, but only because you say so.
some people never change, even if their attitudes do change at the whim of women.
So what's up with that anyway?
Why, it's proof that you never even knew existed, of course.
Oh, is that all? Well, I don't need it right now, so I'll just give it back to you.
What?
I've got you on the ropes now, don't I?
Was that piece of evidence unrelated to the question at hand?
You know what? I don't even mind getting it wrong. That was hilarious.
I love getting things wrong in this fucking game.
I need to think through this one more time. Larry didn't know one very important fact when he tried to sneak into the old bat's room.
Calling her old bat is crazy. So wait, how is it not the note? Eh, whatever. Oh, duh, this thing. I forgot about this.
This is something the old lady received from her employer for the night. The girl who normally plays the Pink Princess, Mindy, was it again. Since this man is quite taken with that actress.
Hold it, but that's not true, Edgy. Stop the cap. She's the one with the hots for me. I just know it. I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me. Larry, I don't know how to tell you this. You are the epitome of not sexy. Sexy beam, I tell you. Sexy beam. You okay?
Sorry, I'm just like... He's such a red flag.
Larry?
Yeah.
He's such an idiot flag. He's not even a red flag. He's just stupid. Oh my god, these are so many words that aren't foolish. Oh my god.
You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly
Apparition.
of a man. You haven't matured at all since we last met.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yes?
This guy, he's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it.
I suppose you could put it that way.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. I love how even he's gonna get into it now. Why do you have to make me out to be some sort of bad guy?
To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room. That much we know for sure.
That's also wild. Yo, I need to see this girl so bad, I'm gonna hop into her chimney. Hold it. Hey, Edgy. Looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now.
But we're not in court at the moment.
Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it looks like just like what you do in court. Guess old boy here still has something he'd like to say. Lang, she says, until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out of the open, which is why I'll listen. Alright, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in the battle of wits.
Larry, have you forgotten that should I lose, your victory prize will be your arrest?
This is a good point. Round 2, I guess. Testimony, Larry's assertion. So you think that all I wanted to do was go visit Mindy? Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. It was a case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech. Then to top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. That's what you really meant. Why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose? Because you're you.
That's a good point.
Hey, someone say something!
Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this, not as a confession, but as a testimony?
So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that? My claim is a claim my claim. Do you have a problem with that?
So it was you! You're my sucker! But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me.
So there's
I'm
a bit of
devoted-
Edgeworth.
No, as long as was alive, I just can drop and be a faithful though you said repeatedly by the movement of a energy for which I pass. Take a moment to my energy.
Yeah, I'm so inspired.
You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all-around completely worthless man.
Francesca, it's okay. You can say foolish. No one's gonna hit you.
I'm very self-conscious right now.
I thought I heard something ominous just now, but perhaps it was just my imagination. I believe there's nothing further for me to prove at this point.
What do you mean? Of course you still got something to prove. You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy.
Proof, you say?
Remember, Edgy, everything is evidence in court, right?
You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry?
Did I say it wrong? Evidence is everything in court. Did he say evidence is everything? Wait, everything is Oh, a stroke. Yeah, see, I'm totally a pro at this now.
Very well, if you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see.
Rebuttal, Larry's assertion.
Well, I have been saying that for a while now. After all, if not for that, then for what other reasons you wish to go down that chimney?
Hold it. You can't just say that without any evidence. That's against the rules, Edgy. Yeah, thanks for keeping the prosecutor in line for me, Mr. Suspect.
I have the evidence, and if you wish to see it that badly, I can introduce you too.
But it's not good to keep them waiting, my subordinate. Hurry and show them already.
The lies! All lies, Edgy!
Well, if you wish to lie, then by all means continue. Because I'm ready to expose your lie at a moment's notice.
You won't get the better of me. Now let's see. There was Santa and climbed up to the chimney. That's what was really thick.
Was the smoke coming from the chimney really that thick?
You bet. It was so thick I had tears pouring out of my eyes. It was a mess.
I see. You do realize that you've just confirmed for us your chimney escapade.
What? That's totally unfair. You tricked me, Edgy.
Hardly. You simply have yet to master how to counter this cross-examination technique.
Well, what I just said was a slip of the... No, I mean I said the wrong thing. Besides, this isn't what you really meant to say about what I did tonight. In case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech.
I'm not quite sure how you can mistake that actress for this lady.
Oh, Edgy Poo, are you staring at me? Oh, are you finally succumbing to my feminine charms?
I should think that the Steel Samurai is the one who should know all about your charms.
What? Me? Edgy? What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. Simply that the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess are husband and wife.
Oh, is my poor little Edgy Poo jealous?
Ugh. If you could please drop that line of discussion right this instant.
What's up?
Hold on.
Yeah?
I'm remembering the way that, like... Sorry, it's
Hello?
really unrelated, never mind.
It's fine. But Edgy, I told you, I already have Mindy!
Speaking of Mindy, exactly what kind of woman would you say she is?
Why are you asking? Hold it. Edgy, are you seriously telling me you don't know who the Mindy is? She's just like what her name means. She's super sweet with a great smile. I don't mean to brag, but she's one of the troop's fastest rising stars.
Interesting.
Hold it. Ha, so you're saying a woman like that is what made you late to the speech? Curse you too. Why is everyone out to make a suspect out of me? Look, all I can say is this. I was late to the speech. To top it all off, became a suspect in the murder. What's up?
Did you know there is a ship between Larry and Dick Gumshoe, and their fucking ship name is Dick Butts?
I could have lived without this information.
No, it's funny as fuck. Imagine your fucking ship name being Dick Butts.
Only an ace attorney.
Only in Ace Attorney.
But also, I could have lived without that information.
No,
Truthfully.
you couldn't. You would have had to find out. at
Here's
some
something
point.
number. That's what you really meant. Okay.
I suppose you might be correct in a small way.
But what do you mean by that?
Being a suspect in a murder, there are a few other things you are a suspect of. Or besides.
No, not you too, Francie.
You tried to stalk me, but I won't let you intimidate me like that.
Okay, that spread is amazing. Look, I already told you his old bag. I wasn't after you. I was trying to see Mindy. Hold it. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, can I just arrest this guy already?
I completely understand how you feel, Agent Lang.
Wait, please listen to what I have to say.
If you have a serious assertion to make, then I'd consider listening. However,
No problem. I'm gonna put all I've got into this, so listen good, okay? Why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose? Shut up.
Larry, this is the final point you wish to make.
You got it. I've called on all the energy I have and told it to you with all my soul.
In that case, allow me to take that soul and break it.
Jesus Christ.
He's very
Huh?
blunt. Oh, yes. We'll stamp it under a feet. Yes, stamp, okay. We'll stamp it under our feet until it's been ground to a fine powder.
Fine powder? Eek! If you really put all your soul into that, you're really ready for what's coming, right? What do I even do for the Steel Samurai?
In a place of honorable Larry, I offer my soul to you.
Larry, come out from behind there and face us like a man.
Okay,
You can read him again if you want.
you can read that. It's
Oh yeah.
fine.
You're scary, my liege!
This whole testimony is one giant confession of all that he's done tonight. He's practically begging me to show why he bothered to put himself through all of this.
Wait, you know what just hit me? You make Edgeworth sound like Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. I like it.
Yeah, the Edgeworth is like, it's deep voice, but he's like more like cocky. If anything, it's closer to like what I do for Lang.
You don't get it. You don't
Maybe,
get it.
maybe I don't. I just realized what the stupid note is. I'll be descending on you from above tonight. I'm gonna cry.
Whoa, wait a second, Larry. Listen, Larry. This is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing.
Maybe when I pile drive in bed. Never mind.
Objection indeed. Stop this line of questioning between us.
Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter.
Hey, why are you showing that thing to me?
Wendy, I'll be descending from your above. I'm sorry, Wendy. I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your your loving night. Well, isn't that just romantic and weird?
But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight?
It's so embarrassing.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing.
You can pretend to be ignorant all you'd like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you were not out to meet the old lady, but rather that you were attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit. Part of this letter shows that the person Larry had intended to meet was Mindy.
This shitty fucking Mindy.
I'm really trying to see if it's an M.
I see it, but it's like annoying because like I see more of like a W than anything, which I know is the point.
Like, I'm like really trying to follow it with like my finger. Like, okay. Like M I and D. Where the hell? What is this squiggle in the middle? Like, you see that, right?
What? Where?
Oh god, it's like so hard to see. Like, I don't know. Anyway, let's just write it up.
Larry, I suggest you take a penmanship lessons. God, that is, if you never wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again.
What the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English.
You wrote Mindy so sloppily that it became Wendy to the average eye.
I just want to say his eyes look like E's like throughout the entire letter as well. It's not just like in Mindy. If you look at your loving night, it just looks like you made a terrible typo.
Yeah, wow, I just realized that. You are so right. He is terrible at writing
loving
eyes.
and tonight, all of those look weird. And descending.
I'm looking at the night one, like the E in the night, or the I rather.
I'm looking at tonight, descending, loving, and night. They're all like very like, you don't realize it because like, oh, you read the word descending and you read the word love and you read like the word night properly, but then you look at it and you're like, wait, a few letters are missing.
It's like, it looks off. I didn't really think, because I only saw it from like a distance, you know? Anyway.
Yeah, just the same way that I did.
Hey, stop picking on me. It's so embarrassing. There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they? For punching. I'll have to wait until we're out off of this crime scene. Dadgie, save me from the scary man.
Sure, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake.
That wasn't me.
Come again.
It's a fake. Someone's out to get me, so they made that fake letter to set me up.
Accept your defeat graciously.
But you guys are being so mean.
Penmanship analysis.
What's that?
No matter who, all people have certain unique features to their handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting in this letter to a sample of yours, and we'll know soon enough who it was that sent this letter.
I'll never write another thing in my life.
It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight, for you've already graciously provided me with a sample of your handwriting.
He's like, he keeps telling him loving night, stop embarrassing him.
He's kicking him while he's dead.
This autograph in our mysterious letter. If you compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our question soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure.
I'm sorry. I did it. It was me causing trouble again. I admit it. You hit the nail right on the head, Edgy.
So he finally confesses.
I saw the pink princess being carried around in a stretcher and I got worried, alright? I wanted to go into Mindy's room, but the dog just wouldn't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was a chimney or bust, Edgy.
Your mind jumped from door to the chimney? What a criminally overreactive imagination.
Active.
Overactive. Stop. I know I mess it up. I don't correct you like that. Stop.
No, I mean you do sometimes. I don't
Because
mind.
you always do it to me.
Yeah, I don't mind. I appreciate it.
I know.
Oh, sorry. I'll stop.
Evil burger.
Well, at least I was honest and wrote Mindy a letter and snuck it under the door. That way she wouldn't be so shocked when I came through the chimney.
Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure at conveying said sentiment.
I'm really sorry.
There, you must be a shameful good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity. However, I always knew you weren't the killer.
This is a new theme.
Sounds new.
I told you to trust me,
Oh no, this is the victory
yeah.
theme.
because at the very least I can attest to that about you.
Edgy, you're... Ah!
We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you.
True. Can I? Hold on,
I like
can
how the victory theme just stops because she's like, "Are you guys serious?"
Ow! Jesus Christ, what a long-winded, stupid section.
In any case, I believe we can say now that we know exactly what happened. Mr. Larry Butts sought to climb down the chimney, not for access to the crime scene, but to enter the room of the elderly lady next door.
Hold it. Great job, Mr. Prosecutor. Although I still find it a bit unbelievable that the two of you are friends. The suspicion on that guy over there isn't completely resolved yet, so don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay? Ow! Hey, what? Edgy, what does the wolf man mean when he says, I'm not off the hook yet?
He means the murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
That's exactly what I mean. Can't only rely on the words of the suspect after all. He may have figured out where he was and what he was doing all night. The bloodstained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene. As long as there is no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite. Eek! Edgy, that guy, he looks like he's seriously about to take a bite out of me.
I'm well aware, and you should be as well, that this upcoming battle will be crucial.
Thanks to the cooperation of our lovely bumbler, I've been dealt a very nice hand and a sweet trump card. Looks like we're about to enter the final bout. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, let's see what you got.
Inglesi put out the contradiction in this supposed murder weapon. But the real problem for me is figuring out what the real murder weapon is. This will be a high-stakes gamble. But this is one game I can't afford to lose.
I'm sorry, maybe it's me, but I hate these segments so much.
But
so
the rebuttal,
much.
the arguments and stuff.
They're so long.
I get it.
Tired.
It's I get it. It's the same reason why you don't like the court sections as much as you like the investigations.
The court sections are actually fun though.
Oh, these are fun too.
It's not that these aren't fun. It's just like they're like very obvious and also long. Like the court section makes sense as to why it's long. This is me arguing with Larry why he was the one in the chimney, and the reason why this is taking so long is because he doesn't want to admit it.
But that's how it's always been.
Okay, but it's not you. Like even if it's not long, we get more substance out of this. This is not adding to anything. We're still so fucking far away from everything. I feel like Francisco.
Argument. Why Larry? I was the one who found the body of the victim, the mask the second. Beside him was a samurai sword, glittering red and offering up the scent of blood. It was supposed to be in the Steel Samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead. Plus I found the murder weapon's owner, the suspect, Larry Butts, in here too.
Isn't it a bit far-fetched to accuse someone simply on the basis of ownership?
But this owner wanted to sneak onto a crime scene. I think that's plenty to go on, don't you?
If you're alluding to his reason for being by the chimney, we've already established that.
Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. You two are longtime friends, right? Who's to say you didn't fabricate the evidence to give him an alibi? Oh, Jota Pai, we're gonna shame.
You're accusing me of fabricating evidence.
You think I can believe anything you produce? Forging evidence is all you prosecutors do.
This man has some serious issues with prosecutors.
But come on, I can't think of something up as complicated as that, right, Edgy?
Larry, I can agree. Because I know you and your personality well. However, Agent Lang knows nothing about you. Or me for that matter. Since his hatred for my entire profession emanating from his entire being. Meaning that the only way I can prove Larry's innocence is to present irrefutable evidence.
Rebuttal. Why Larry?
I'm going to strangle him.
It's gonna be okay.
So you were the first to discover the body this time.
This time? What's that supposed to mean? You better watch what you say.
I only said this time because earlier Kay was the first to discover the body in Babel. And your secretary Agent Shi-Long, was ready to accuse her of murder for that.
Ha! So are you gonna use that excuse to call me suspicious now?
Of course not. I was simply pointing out the usual pattern with discoverers of bodies.
But in the Bobbly's case, it was proved that she was holding the weapon, right? Well, in this one, it's a bit different, since we know exactly what the weapon is. I don't know, right now we're in the set of blood.
Excuse me, but glittering red and offering up the scent of blood.
Do I have to spell it out for you? I mean the sight and smell of blood, of course. And according to the tests, the blood on the sword belongs to the victim. The sword was made only to be used on stage, so it's not sharp. But it is pretty weighty. It's only heavy enough to beat someone to death with. Which leads me to suspect that the victim was beaten to death with the sword.
Beaten to death, huh? This last statement is too important to just let it slip by.
Let's technically now. I'll check this.
So the sword is covered in the victim's blood.
Yeah, the lab results confirm that the blood on the sword matches the victim's. The sword is dull as a vanilla envelope. It's just a stage prop after all. The Steel Samurai is about safety first, so you can't use it like a real sword.
The Steel Samurai has spoken.
What the hell is happening?
The Pink Princess also appears to have something she'd like to petition to you personally.
What the Pink Princess would like to say can wait for the day after eternity.
I think it's so cute. Like, I want to imagine that he gets so invested, like, oh my god, Pink Princess, I love Pink Princess.
And then he remembers old bag and he gets like PTSD. Anyway, my point is that even though the sword was too dull to slice with, it's certainly heavy enough to bludgeon someone to death with. Therefore, the fact that he beat the victim to death with that thing.
About the samurai sword, have you received a report from forensics yet?
They confirm that the blood on the sword belongs to the victim.
Alright, but have they confirmed that the outline of his wound is consistent with the weapon?
Tell me something. Do you see the dead body right there in front of you? So, if they were conducting the autopsy right now, shouldn't that body not be here? Well,
I suppose so. I guess they must still be investigating this room. And it's possible that he doesn't know about that piece of evidence's true nature.
anything else you like to chit-chat about? No? Good. Let's continue. It was supposed to be the Steel Samurai dressing room, but I found it here instead.
Larry's already testified that he forgot the Steel Samurai sword here.
Yeah, I was shaking hands with the ambassador in here and that was behind by accident. So what? You lied earlier. So who's to say that this is an excuse, that this excuse isn't just another lie? I forget stuff all the time, right, Edgy? Tell him.
Why don't you tell him yourself?
You see, what did I tell you earlier? No one will buy such a pathetically weak excuse.
Yes, well, I know that it's not possible to prove such an excuse as the truth.
Yeah, you offer it up as fact. You're a worse person than I originally thought.
You are free to think what you'd like. However, I know that Larry is not the killer. Agent Lang, please continue with your argument. I'll expose the flaw in it soon enough.
On the murder weapon's owner, the suspect Larry Butts in here too.
Just because he's the owner of the weapon, therefore he must be the killer, is it?
No, climbing all the way up to the chimney is plenty suspicious in my book as well.
Regarding that, I've already drawn the truth out, and the truth is one thing I don't bend.
It doesn't matter if it's you or whoever. You prosecutors are all the same. And as for me, prosecutors are the one thing I don't trust in.
An agent who doesn't trust prosecutors. What are you playing at?
Sorry, sis. There are only two things I trust, my subordinates and evidence at the crime scene.
Agent Lang hates prosecutors, but as long as he trusts evidence that has been left at a crime scene, and there is something I can show him that he can believe in. It's simply not possible that the samurai sword is the real murder weapon, so I should focus on proving that. Point to the Agent Lang first.
Alright, I have no idea. He's been going on and on about, like, obviously it's not him. Like, what am I missing?
I mean, I'm thinking about the fact that it couldn't have been the samurai sword because the samurai spear broke because it's hollow, so it would mean that the sword is probably hollow as well. It can barely dent anything, so why would the sword be able to?
This is a good point.
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know.
No, I think you're actually completely
My brain
right.
is like, okay,
You're completely right. No, as soon as I heard your logic, I was like, yeah, that makes total sense.
Me and Edgeworth should kiss.
Do you know what this is, Agent Lang?
Heh, it's a long spear, right? We used to use those a lot in my country a long time ago. Piercing, mowing people down. Spears is the weapon of heroes throughout history.
I want to kiss you, Maz Edgeworth. Sorry.
That's
It's the next most effective weapon after my whip.
I think the whip is in a slightly different category.
So what's your point? Are you gonna tell me that that spear is the real weapon?
No, I simply want you to take a look at this section here.
The way it's bent.
Precisely. Apparently a certain troublemaker hit it against the wall in this embassy earlier. And as you can clearly see, the insides of the Steel Samurai's weapons are hollow. In other words, they're replicas that aren't strong enough to deliver a damaging blow. Let alone the multiple strikes necessary to bludgeon someone to death. And yet there's not even a single dent in the samurai sword. How do you explain that?
Yeah! Oh yeah, the sword and the spear are made of the same stuff, so they bend easily. I wish they'd make them out of better stuff, because the spear got bent. I wasn't able to do my special early summer rain jab move. Man, I got such an earful from the director of the play for not doing it in the show.
The Steel Samurai's special move was changed tonight because of him.
Samurai spear, because he because he bent it, Larry couldn't do the early summer rain jab special attack. Why is this the one thing you're loading in the stupid organizer? Updated in my organizer.
Because he needs to hold a grudge.
Ouch!
That's more than enough of your whiny whimpering. Now, back on the topic of the spear.
Yes, let's return to the real topic of discussion, which is where the real gamble begins. I don't have a real strategy per se, so all I can do for now is let the chips fall where they may.
La la la. Using guesswork and taking risks in a place of real logic is hardly the Von Karma way. It's neither smart nor very clever.
Miss Von Karma, as you know, unlike your father, I am not a genius prosecutor. Plus, I doubt his record of a 40-year win streak will ever be broken. But perhaps it is for the best if it remains unbroken. For no one should have conceived of the notion to convict all defendants in the first place.
What a foolishly foolish statement from a foolish fool who hates to lose. It's the job of a prosecutor to make sure that all defendants are found guilty in court. There's nothing more important in this world than a perfect victory.
That may be your opinion. However, I don't believe that's all we are.
Oh.
As a prosecutor, what I pursue is not the perfect victory, but the perfect truth. And if that means that the bridge I must cross will crumble beneath my feet, then let it crumble as I walk on towards the truth.
Low-key a raw line.
I mean, makes me think of Phoenix.
You gotta keep me entertained, Mr. Prosecutor.
Okay, and
No.
a kiss. Ooh.
Humans are delicate creatures. The slightest bump and we expire. I'd like you to consider, if you will, the possibility that the sword was used in such a way that the attack killed the master second without bending it. So what do you think of my hypothetical scenario? I think you know what to do here, right? And what you need.
Of course. What I need is evidence even he can't refute. This is it. It's time to bring this to a close.
I love that Edgeworth was so considerate of Lang. This is so sweet.
Argument. Why Larry
Die.
Part 2? It's possible to use the samurai sword to kill someone. Under these circumstances, it's the only logical conclusion. We search the embassy, top to bottom. The victim's blood is only on that weapon. It isn't only natural. It is only natural that suspicion will fall into the owner of said weapon. God.
How long do you intend to cling on to that preposterous theory?
As long as I want, because we examined every corner within the walls of this embassy. There's no stone we've left unturned. And we have managed to come up with only one logical conclusion. That the only place inside this embassy with the victim's blood on it is this sword.
You left no stone unturned. Is that a fact?
If you got something to say, then say it in the only way I respect, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yes, of course. In that case, allow me to make it all crystal clear for you.
This is a fun back and forth. Rebuttal. Why Larry Part 2.
May I inquire as to how you were able to make such a claim, Agent Lang?
Lang Ji says, capable of miracles beyond comprehension. A mysterious creature is man.
Rather than man, it's Agent Lang's quotes that are getting increasingly incomprehensible.
Human body's a mysterious thing. Even with a toy-like sword. It's easy to kill a man if you hit it just the right spot. Which is why I think it's possible to kill him with this thing without leaving a dent.
But we can always be sure one way or the other by seeing if the wound matches the sword.
I know that. As long as it's a possibility, I can proclaim it as much as I'd like. And the circumstance is the only logical conclusion.
But you must know that your conclusion is wrong.
Given the circumstances I'm in, the only people I can trust are my subordinates. Because they're a much more trustworthy bunch than you prosecutors will ever be.
You call yourself a professional.
You still don't see, do you, Mr. Prosecutor? You have to earn my trust. The only way to do that is to show me proof of another possible murder weapon.
Another possible weapon in this room. There's only one other thing left. This is going to be a gamble, but I can't withdraw from the game now.
You're not going to get me to trust you by the power of your glare alone, you know. Plus, I have other reasons as to why I think the samurai sword is the murder weapon. Yeah, embassy top to bottom
It's
with
a
the
bomb.
victim's blood is the only-
I'm cool.
The only place where you could find blood was on the samurai sword.
That's right, and with luminol. Which means that there's no other possibilities outside of what I've already outlined.
We have a problem with Agent Lang's assertion that the samurai sword is the weapon.
Take the list of the court record first, real quick, okay? Do I have notes on the guy? I don't for some reason. Okay. Okay, actually, I'm starting to get a little lost here. I feel like it's really obvious, but I don't
I'm getting
quite see it.
lost in your eyes, baby girl.
Oh, okay. Hello, Joseph. Welcome to stream. Hello.
Whoa, I took
It's the
a whole cup of coffee and I'm yawning.
Aw.
Not a cup, a mug.
Oh my god, wait, it's the flowers! It'd be funny as hell.
Anyways. Do we have a problem with the sword?
What other weapon?
The statue?
The statue has been moved, so this is actually a good idea.
Sorry, I just thought about the statue like thunk onto the guy's head. It was being moved.
And then pick it back
Like-
up.
All they have to do is look at behind the statue, but no one really does that, you know.
It's probably not behind, it's probably under it. That's the only place where it'd be fully hidden from sight.
Then why would it turn?
Because you just forgot where it was. You just forgot how to like
Maybe.
what orientation it was in. Especially because you have to remember.
Or the sword that the statue has, you know.
Mayhaps.
It also has a sword, guys.
Yeah, but there's
Actually,
no
there
blood
are
on the
multiple
sword.
weapons everywhere.
Yeah, but none of them have blood on it.
Okay, I don't care. I'm Agent Lang now. I can arrest who I want. Fuck you.
If you believe that there is no other door of possibility left to open, then allow me to force one open for you.
And how do you plan to do that?
By showing you what may possibly be the real murder weapon.
The real murder weapon? I hate to repeat myself. My men have already searched every last inch of this embassy. They concluded that nothing else could have been used the weapon. Knowing these facts, you still want to press forward with your little hypothesis?
Of course. Because it's not possible that your men inspected everything in their investigation.
What are you talking about? I don't appreciate mind games, and I don't appreciate when people like you slander my men.
I'm not slandering them, I assure you. I'm merely pointing out that their investigative?
That's such a terrible word.
Their investigative dragnet has a few holes in it.
Investigate.
You see what I mean?
See, I said it in my mind and was like, all right, I got it. And then I tried to say it and I'm like,
Investigative.
oh, I was trying to soften one of the T's. Investigate it. Investigate.
And maybe it's investigative.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Sorry, I
Yeah,
was
yeah, I
like,
said it wrong.
wait, I
Investigative.
forgot my sound.
Yeah.
Namely this, that there is something your men couldn't even lay a finger on. And that item is the real murder weapon.
All right then. I'll play along for now. This real weapon that killed the Master Second.
I fucking cooked.
Yeah, no, you were right. Again, it's one of those things where I heard your logic and it's like, yes, that makes perfect sense. I believe you.
No, I was spewing bullshit.
Oh, I thought you were trying, actually.
Because what I do when I play these games, I'm like, what's the next best thing if I could kill anyone?
I was like debating the statue because I was like, it technically could have moved, but it's so big.
I know, I also thought it's big. That's why I said, wouldn't it be funny if the statue was like, donk? and
Yeah,
fell
but like,
onto the guy?
it wouldn't make sense. So the person got hit with the bottom of the statue, and that's why you can't
something.
find the blood.
Or something.
Well, no, it has to be the bottom of the statue because every other part of the statue is visible.
No, there's the back side of the statue.
And you're telling me no one was like,
They're not allowed
What?
to look. Well,
No,
yeah.
no,
There's
I'm-
multiple cases that they've done that before.
I
Everyone's
absolutely
like,
certain it's on the bottom.
Bro, they're the people who also forget to check everything, okay? Like, we are accusing Larry of murder. Anything's possible.
Okay. What exactly is it?
The real murder weapon, which not a single person has yet to touch, is this.
Take that!
The national treasure of Alabast.
Hold it. You mean the Primitive statue?
Yes, and as you know, only the ambassador and his secretariat may touch it. Which I believe means that neither you or your men were able to examine it correct.
You know very well that if we did that, there'd be an international incident between the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babel. Babel. My God. The two countries' precarious relationship teeters in the balance over a stupid fight related to a sovereignty statue. But I'll be damned if I let something go unexamined.
Hold it!
Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this. The direction of the statue is facing just before and after the crime are different. And there's only one conclusion I can draw from that.
Go look for Ambassador Alba and get him to give us the okay to examine the statue. Shifu, you can't listen to this infidel's words. He is most definitely trying to trick you. Shifu, please, let's be rational about this.
Hello,
Ugh.
dog.
Langji says, just go already.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
I like it when he loses his cool. I don't know what it is. It's very, like, awesome.
Shifu. Yeah? I'm really sorry, sir, but I was unable to convince the ambassador. I was unable to obtain permission for us to examine the Preamble statue. I see.
Wait, but then the investigation is at a standstill.
Wait, hold on. Have we seen this before? This animation is gas.
I really like it. She's so cute.
My God, the flowiness of the whip is so good.
I like looking at her eyebrow twitch.
Oh my God, it does twitch. You're right. Oh my God, that's awesome.
Or like the slight detail that you can see her like a little bit of her wrist from her cuffs on like one of her hands. Her right eye left.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I think that's so cool. So much detail.
I know.
Agent Lang, I will go and speak with the ambassador personally.
Save your breath. You may act all weak and frail, but that old man's one tough cookie. But I guess you've got to be tough when you're representing the whole country, you know?
Agent Lang.
What do you want? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue already. But Shifu, what about causing an international incident? Quiet! I'll take the fall if I have to later.
Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine, so if someone is to take responsibility, let it be mine.
Or me, I guess. Responsibility? If we're going to talk in such heavy terms, maybe I should let you. Be a real problem for my men if something were to happen to me. Alright then. Let's talk and more investigating.
We want to know the truth. We can't stop here. Action must be taken. Agent Lang, I'd like to run a luminal... Oh my God. Oh my God.
Chemiluminescence.
Yeah, chemiluminescence, yeah.
Run a chemiluminescence test on the statue.
A luminal test. Ah, good thinking. The statue is the murder weapon. And some of the victim's blood should be on it. Oh yeah, there's also the possibility it's just wiped off. I didn't think of that.
Yeah,
Okay, let's get the forensics team in here.
Because I said it could have been the sword.
Agent TP off his head.
Looks like you hit the jackpot, Mr. Prosecutor. Guess this means that this is the real weapon that killed Damas II.
Indeed.
I wouldn't celebrate yet if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook. This doesn't prove that he didn't kill Damas II, but the charge remains.
We are hardly done examining this statue, Agent Lang. Knowing that it is the real weapon, I believe further examination is required.
Ha! You think so? Okay then, knock yourself out. I want to look at the bottom so bad, but I won't.
Do it.
With his sword drawn and ready, there's a certain aura of valor around him.
Langji says, those who hold the sword hold an equally strong will. He said that the weapon one holds reflects the strength and will of one's character.
I wonder if this was created as a show of the country's majesty.
No, I wonder about what does Francie's whip say about her character?
It says that I'm ready to exact punishment on. I'm ready to. What? I'm ready to exact.
Yeah.
It says that I'm ready to exact punishment on those who will break the law.
Well, why are you glaring at me? I thought you understood that I'm not the killer.
I believe in your case. She wishes to exact punishment before anything else happens.
Ah.
There's a fingerprint.
Hey, see, I wasn't entirely wrong.
I didn't, but like, I didn't think there would be blood underneath it.
But there was something.
There could have been something.
I'll take half credit.
I'd be okay with it.
Upon closer inspection, he really does look a lot like the Steel Samurai.
Hey, maybe that's why they chose him to be the Goodwill ambassador.
I actually can't discredit that hypothesis.
Maybe the people at this embassy just really, really like the Steel Samurai.
That's absolutely preposterous.
I don't think that's unlikely. I don't think it's that unlikely. We mustn't go around announcing people's opinions.
And yet, look how easily you are discredited mine. Not that I care for why they chose him.
He's so defensive.
My son, he is so defensive.
There's a shield on his back. I wonder if that's supposed to mean that his back is covered.
Lang, she says those are the shield on their back to deflect all enemies behind them. It means that he is ready for any blindside attacks that may come his way.
Agent Lang, there's no need to attach overly complex meanings to such a simple thing.
Ha! You didn't seem to get Lang she's saying, so I was just explaining it to you.
The saying itself is what I was referring to when I said overly complex, you know.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Aww.
We got an achievement. Lang she says awarded.
It's probably having to hear him say all like his different little dialogue.
Maybe. Why did it bother doing all that? I had the hand oriented the right way, and it was like, nope.
Edgeworth.
What do we have here? This dirty smudge. It looks like a handprint. What's a definitive bit of evidence like you doing under here? Looks like we got some fingerprints to analyze.
He's so happy. He's so excited.
I love when he talks with like it's some hot chick. What's the definitive bit of evidence like you doing under here? Let me
It's
take
a
you out to
mighty
dinner.
fine piece of evidence doing under here today.
Those some mighty fine fingerprints. Let me check you out, baby girl.
Worst case scenario, these prints belong to Larry. It looks like it's far too late for me to do anything about that now.
I swear to God, if they're Larry prints, I'm gonna lose my mind. Hey, forensics guy, I want results on these fingerprints ASAP. You hear me?
Yo, it's Kagami.
Also, I have something embarrassing that I really don't want to admit.
What?
I thought when they were going to take the statue, I thought they were going to take the statue and the pillar.
Yeah, I'd be embarrassed too.
I thought.
And the pillar.
I know. I genuinely thought this whole time I was thinking that the guy picked up the whole pillar and slammed it on him. I didn't realize that the
What's
pillar was
wrong
separate
with
from the
you?
statue. I'm sorry.
Foolish fool.
No, because the reason why I was thinking there would be blood under was because the thing is really heavy. So like they like slammed his head on it. Or like they slammed it on his head. And they picked it up a little bit and just went, boom. You know? Because it's so heavy. That's why it would be under it. But yeah, I didn't think about the whole like the statue, the top part being the statue. Yeah, I didn't. Anyway. Agent Lang, I have the analysis results, sir. Good. Good. And, sir, about the prints, we left it from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know, the victim of the murder in the Bobbly's embassy. The prints belong to him. To Minister Mandy Koshin, sir. But that's... What's going on around here?
No, that's impossible. Each Primitive statue can only be handled by someone of that country. But by the very fact that Mr. Koshin's fingerprints are on this one, it leads me to only one conclusion. The statue is actually Bobble's Primitive statue.
Impossible. It can't be.
Larry never once set foot on Babbly's soil, so he was free to go. However, this new piece of information only served to confuse us even further. The ringleader of a smuggling operation was killed with an alabastian knife in Babel. And Damask II was killed on alabastian soil with Babel's national treasure. And the mystery of the great thief Yatakarasu who visited both countries.
It looks like Lang.
The pieces were there,
enough.
but I had yet to see the big picture they were to form.
To be continued.
Oh my god. Oh my god, my body hurts.
Are you down to keep going?
If you are.
We can play a bit more. I don't think we'll go up until the next save point, but we'll keep playing.
I'm just like really tired. But if you say so.
I won't force you. Up to you.
No, but then I feel bad.
You don't have to feel that bad. We've been going for like 3 hours, 15 minutes.
I still feel bad.
All right. Well, I will stop at around We'll stop at around 5. Okay. I won't push any
Oh,
longer.
round 5.
How much? I'm asking you if you, Pookie.
Don't worry, Pookie. We can go for another hour.
No, it'd be like another 45 minutes. That's why I'm asking you. Do you want to continue? Because like, why would I continue for 15 minutes?
I don't know.
What the hell will we get done?
I don't know. Nothing.
Exactly. So we either go for like another 45 or we stop here.
Can we stop here?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Because you're like, don't worry, Pookie. You can go for another hour.
Well, listen.
I'm expressing to you my tiredness, and you're
Okay.
like, don't worry, it'll be over soon.
What? No. You were acting like I never offered to say we could stop here. You're like, no, but I feel bad. And I'm like,
No, it's because I thought you would give me like a better, generous like time. Like, 15, you know. We could stop at 30 or 40, you know?
well,
Not in an hour.
well, the thing is, I don't feel like we're gonna get much done at that point. So I'd rather like, instead of like fragmenting a section, I'd rather just like start it like on a fresh stream.
We would have ended it anyways, like in a random segment.
Well, no, because like they're broken up into chapters. So like, I would have like, you know, like there's like rough, like breaking. Anyway, it's fine. We can end here.
Okay.
That's gonna be it for today's stream. If you guys did enjoy, where's the music? There you go. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like down below because that's what the like button's for. Pookie Wookie over here is very tired, so she's gonna get some rest, and I'm gonna get myself some food.
You guys want to see a picture? You guys want to see Suki? I'll show you Suki. Hold on.
Me at the bakery.
I love Suki.
I love Suki too. But that's gonna be it for today's stream.
Something
If you
over
guys
here
enjoyed
next
Ace of Tony, you should drop a like down below because that's what the like button's for. I don't know if we're gonna finish this next stream, but that is the ideal. We'll see. Maybe we'll go for extra long if you have the endurance to do so. I won't force you. I won't force you.
Double Ace Attorney stream week.
Double Ace Attorney. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe we could do that.
That sounds like a smarter idea than forcing me to go double the time.
Alright, maybe what we can
start
do is
at
you
1
can
and
do-
at 8.
It's not gonna take 7 hours. It would probably just take like 5.
It will. It's not 7. It's just 2 less. Like, man, it's still long.
I mean, we're still in middle. I just realized we're still in the middle section.
Exactly.
Okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll do a stream next week on Friday for Ace Attorney. I'll be streaming the Splatfest on Sunday, by the way, guys. And then sometime in the middle of the week, we'll do the last episode. Sound good? Anyway, I'm done yapping. I'm gonna get food. She gonna get rest. And we're gonna catch you guys in the next Ace Attorney stream. Yippee! Bye-bye!
Bye-bye. Who is this fruitcake?
I love
Oh my
when
God,
Edgeworth told Leia to kill
ally.
himself.